right there. I tried to get. Oh, there I go. There I go. Turned up. Turned up. Hey, turned up. You heard?
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Broken Nets vlog. Shout out to FIFA. Shout out to Beeman Boy. Oh man, shout this is I appreciate the compliment, people. Yeah, man, we out here, man. Shout out to Devon Malasari. Shout out to all the Nets fans. We the best fans. Now I know that the thumbnail is a stretch. I know that this is a tough thing to do. I know MPJ going to Ace Bailey, making the money work and the trades work and all of that. I know that it doesn't favor us. You know what I'm saying? Far as who has the say in the matter, you know. Who even knows if MPJ want to go to Utah? Who even knows if Ace Bailey want to come to Brooklyn? Or they will make the trade for Ace Bailey because as of now he's just coming off to the bench. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, somebody like Ace Bailey, I want to look at his numbers and see what's really going on with him because I feel like he being undervalued, like he can't reach his max potential over there, and it's a shame. It's a shame he can't come to a team like the Brooklyn Nets and be the 1 and 2 option. It's a shame. It's a shame he got to come off of the bench and you just get the minimum out of Ace Bailey because Laurie Markkinen was going to have that spot regardless. It was nothing Ace Bailey was going to do about that. That's why I don't know why they drafted him in the first place. You know what I mean? Um, but again, he's somebody that he said he was okay. Oh, all right. You really want the Walker Kessler, bro? You see what kind of price he talking? He talking that price is crazy. He talking the money he want. If he turning down that kind of money, then how much money is he accepting? You know what I mean? What would he accept? What would he say yes to? Because for what it look from here, it just looked like he playing hardball with Utah, and that's the team that drafted him. But look, Utah paid Laurie Markkinen before they paid Walker Kessler, right? They paid Laurie Markkinen. They took on Triple J contract. Now they acting funny with his money. So he like, yo, I don't know what's up. Shout out to Money Mike 718 Nets Nation in the chat. What's goody? What's goody? Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna need Nets fans to pull up faster than Beeman Boy, man. Beeman Boy, he a member on the page, but he a Nick fan. I appreciate his support. But he the first one in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Beeman Boy. Shout out to FIFA. Devon. Shout out to Player One. Shout out to Money Mike. I gotta make Money Mike and Player One. I gotta make Money Mike a moderator and Player One a moderator. Word. But this is what I like about Ace. What I'm saying about Ace Bailey. He got 12 field goals last season. Last season. He averaged 12 and a half field goals. That's not too shabby. I'm not gonna lie. For a rookie, I think that's the same thing that Yegor averaged. He averaged around that same thing. Now, this is what really happened. He took 137. He took 398 3-pointers, close to 400, and he took close to like 900 shots. My thing is, I want to see him get to the rim more. I don't like him taking that many 3-pointers. Even though he's taking more 2-pointers and 3-pointers, I want him to take more 2-pointers. You know what I mean? I think it'll open up the 3. I think he'll be more efficient at the 3 if he, tries to. So he got 900 shots basically. What's this? His first. What's that? When you add the numbers, with 398 to 398. And what's that? 1,200. He took 1,200 shots, and for the most part, yeah, he definitely took more field goals. But I need him to take more 2-pointers because he's not that efficient at the 3. But he could get better. But I just want to see more of his game inside the 3-point line instead of outside the 3-point line. Why have a 6'10" small forward and you know what I'm saying? Try to force him to be this 3-point shooter. Nah, let him get to it. I'm gonna check out your music, bro. I'm gonna check out your music. Oh yeah, he said he didn't get the notification. You funny as hell. I got you. I got to make sure you get the notification. Um, Player one, he said, I would love for the Nets to get Ace, but this is Danny Ainge you talking about. Yeah, I know. They bought the Celtic trade and all of that. You know what I mean? Brown and Tatum, I know. And they already got a better MPJ and Laurie over there. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe this is just something that's a Nets fan I want. I ain't gonna hold you, player one. It ain't easy. The only way I see it working is, you I mean, feel like MPJ get you over the edge of the competition in the Western Conference. That will be what I would be negotiating. Or if they do they feel the Utah Jazz feel like they don't need an MPJ because they got Laurie Mark? Man, you might want both of them on your team, but you wouldn't move MPJ to the four because you got Triple J. You right though, bro. Maybe they got their team. Maybe we got nothing to offer them. Maybe me getting Ace Bailey on the team on the Nets is just something that won't happen, man. I gotta deal with it. That's just real shit I gotta deal with. You know what I mean? Shout out to T Rex. Riff 793 said Breezy, who will play the point, Diego or Mikal? This is an easy one. He says, I think Diego has better court vision, but Mikal is a better ball handler. I'm gonna give it to Mikal because he a better ball handler. I'm gonna say that's easy. The easy Diego like being a two more than a one. He do more catch and shoot. That's where his comfort zone is. And he get busy. One of the best games he had in the Garden where he was just getting the just not he couldn't miss it like the hoop looked like it was big as the ocean, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't miss. And I'm saying that to say I'm saying that to say that Mikel, you know what I'm saying? He's somebody. If his handles is better, then he's gonna be able to drive and kick better. He's gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying? Find they probably try to trap him. He might be able to break a trap. You probably can't even trap him at the half court line. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see them interchangeable riffs. I do think sometimes Diego will play the one, and they might look for a catch and shoot from a Cal Brown Jr. But I don't. I think the primary point guard to answer your question should be Mikal Brown Jr. for sure, for certain. You know what I'm saying? Money Mike 718 said Diego need to model his game after Clay or Kyle Korver. Yeah, I was saying Rich Hamilton or Reggie Miller, but yeah, an off-ball player for the most part. You know what I'm saying? We on the same page. But Clay, he closer to modern day basketball. So I'm with you on that. Shout out to Money Mike in the chat. Brooklyn go crazy in the chat. I mean, I had high hopes about getting Ace Bailey on the team before I, started the live. But the chat got me feeling like it's a tough ass. It's a tough ass. You got Laurie marking it at the three. I mean, they're gonna take on MPJ contract. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta respect the chat, man. I gotta respect what y'all saying. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not possible, but it is what it is. Now I did. All right, Brooklyn go crazy. I'm with you. Man. I did. I did see that we got a center. I did see that. I don't know how y'all feel about that though, man. How y'all feel about that new center, Tyler uh, Bilodeau? How y'all feel about dude? You know what I'm saying? Word. How y'all feel about it? Tell me. Let me know. Y'all like dude? Y'all seen him play in college? How he go, man? What's going on, man? LaMelo Ball up for trade? What the hell going on, man? We finna listen to this.
Shams, I understand you have some breaking news. Welcome back.
Hold on. Let's see what's going on.
To Brooklyn. We're all here for the NBA draft, but we're quickly turning the page to free agency. So let's bring in our senior insider, Shams Charania. Shams, I understand you have some breaking news.
Malika, we started the night talking about Boston's Jaylen Brown, and another star whose name is picking up steam in the NBA trade market here during draft week as we get closer to free agency is Charlotte's LaMelo Ball. Multiple teams are strongly pursuing LaMelo Ball right now. The Hornets are engaged, I'm told, and Ball had a strong finish to the season. It mirrored the Hornets' rise over the course of the last calendar year. Both sides have been in a good place. Ball does want to be in Charlotte, I'm told, but this is an organization fielding some aggressive offers. So if the price is met, he could very well be on the move. This is a developing story, potentially over the next 24, 48 hours.
24, 48 hours, LaMelo Ball, we could see on the move here. Shams, thank you so much for that insight.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Brooklyn. We're all here for the NBA draft. But
So, like I said, LaMelo Ball, he nice, he talented, but I don't know how he fit in the scheme. And again, they talk about the asking price. What you asking for? What did y'all do? Y'all got a talented player, top 5 player, and never went to the playoffs with him. Y'all went to the play-in, but y'all ain't get to the playoffs. And like Washington Wizards, y'all hella talented. Y'all got the dude that the 2 guard. He hella tall. You know what I'm saying? He helped y'all, and he's a high draft pick. Not only that, y'all got LaMelo Ball next to him for more than one season. Y'all got Bridges. Y'all just got a center. I forget his name, but we wanted him on our team. Like, bruh. And y'all want to put a high asking price next to him, and he didn't prove that he could win. Or he could fill seats, but how long could you fill seats without winning? Is he a winning point? He not coming to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to just say that. He not coming to the Brooklyn Nets. Shout to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the chat. Money Mike said ESPN description say he played no defense, though. Okay. Man, I'm not jacking this whole, he should come to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm not with it, bro. I'm not with it. I mean, what y'all feel about it, though? Y'all want LaMelo Ball to the Brooklyn Nets? Shout out to Leaf in the chat. He sent a $2 super chat. This is his handle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can subscribe to him. Word. Y'all can subscribe to him. All right, let me get focused. All right, y'all can subscribe to Leaf at youtube.com/@Leaf4788. We out here. Yo, Harlem, man, stop it, man. Stop with this shit, bro. You be doing, I know what you be doing, man. Stop with you know what I mean? Stop trolling us with these false, you know what I mean? Why the hell we traded for Kobe White? What Kobe White got to do with anything? Hold on. Let's see. Got me looking for this shit, man. I don't see nothing. All right, so let me see. Let me see. All right. Yeah. LaMelo getting traded will be crazy. Yo, shit, the chat is lit. Y'all know I'm throwing a link. I see the guys in the chat. Y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans. And again, I want y'all to send this clip to Stephen A. You already know. I'm letting y'all know what type of time I'm on now. Leaf, I know you want to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wait till you get up here. I'm not even finna to talk to you when you're right there in the chat. I'm finna throw the link in the chat. But we got to talk. As Nets fans, we got to talk. And me and Leaf, we be arguing sometime, but as of recent, it been good. But I just gotta say, with all of the Knicks fans talking crazy, with them having big media, with them having rappers, with them having Wu-Tang, with them having Fabulous, with them having Fat Joe, with them having Jadakiss, with them having all of the rappers, with them having all of the big media, it's just us. We gotta stop arguing. We gotta get on the same page. We gotta deal with plays, we got to deal with this, we got to deal with that, we got to do what we got to do, we got to stop, you know what I'm saying, let other Knicks fans get between us. You got, you know what I'm saying, when you see Knicks fans, you got to know that they might try to infiltrate what we got going on, and you got to take what they say in a grain of salt, because they might not have the best intentions. You know what I'm saying? That being said, shout to This Is JTV, and again, just for y'all to know, you know what I mean? This is JTV. Me and him, we was trying to change the name to the Brooklyn Nets. We was trying to call it the Brooklyn Knights. But that's only for me to say that we've been doing this. We true to this. So again,
And bro, I still think that should be the campaign, low key, because at the end of the day, if they was the Brooklyn Knights, bro, the initials would be BK. Like, that's
yeah.
fire. I was just telling somebody that earlier. I was talking about the champagne campaign, and
Mhm.
it makes sense, bro. Brooklyn Knights, Kings County. Uh, if you're from Brooklyn, you're a Brooklynite.
Mhm.
Like the initials would be BK when you put
Mhm.
it on the scoreboard. Like it
Mhm.
makes sense.
Oh, it's tough too because it's still with the n. The K is silent. The K is just there just to be there. You feel what I mean? But the
Hmm.
K is for the spelling because you're changing words with the spelling. Now that being said, that's why the K is there and BK is the initials like you said. But I'm saying that to say that I stopped pushing that champagne campaign because I was getting a lot of riff from the Nets fans in Jersey. They was like, "Yo, y'all niggas want to come and just take the whole team and change the name and yada yada." I wasn't getting like a good warm welcome with it. And I didn't really want to come between me and the Nets fans from Jersey to Brooklyn. I always wanted to go forward amicably. So
Right, right, right.
it wasn't something that I always, but it was always advocated. But you be hyped for it, I guess, because we both from Brooklyn. So me and you, though you was the only person that we were serious though. Like even though it was just me and Jay, and nobody else was really with it, we got it in the Brooklyn paper. It was a paper called the Brooklyn Eagle. And we got them to print an article saying that we want them to change the name from the Brooklyn Nets to the Brooklyn Knights. Now, obviously, the name's still the Brooklyn Nets, but we did that. I always look back at that and say, "Yo, that was some real. We was putting in real work. We real
Real
serious,
fanship.
right?" But yeah, I was saying I wanted Ace Belly to come to the Brooklyn Nets for MPJ, but they got Laurie marketing, so I don't think it's gonna happen for real.
Yo, I know niggas probably don't agree with me, but I saw LaMelo Ball is available, and I feel like we need to get that nigga.
All right, say why. I mean, I don't agree with you, but say why
Bro,
though.
LaMelo Ball is one of my favorite point guards out there right now. That kid plays so fun and so free. He would bring a different type of energy to the ball plays, and he's a superstar with sneakers. We need somebody who a company believes in so much that they will put multi-million dollars behind them because they're a superstar. Nobody on this team got sneakers. He would come on this team and automatically be the number one jersey seller, number one everything.
Mute. Yeah, I'm on for. I said I was on mute. But all right. Well, my argument against it is basically we just got a point guard in the draft, so that's definitely going to cut into his minutes. He's coming off the bench immediately. So the guy that
Damn sure is.
we lost all those games for, you know what I'm saying? He going to the bench because of LaMelo Ball. I'm not feeling that. I'm not
Well,
feeling that.
hey, uh, I can't sit here and say that that kid is better than LaMelo Ball right now, and I'm talking about just a better player.
What about the bread we'll have to put up? What about that?
LaMelo
See?
Ball is a superstar, man.
Come on, man. He ain't proof he can win.
Neither did anybody else on this team.
Yeah, but shit, we ain't paying him with LaMelo Ball again. And besides MPJ, and MPJ did prove it. He was a big part of a championship
Man,
team.
he proved he could be the fourth nigga on the championship team. He ain't proved he could win.
Shit, but it was LaMelo Ball on that playing team. That nigga was like the second option behind Con Connecticut, nigga.
Nah, he was the first option. He was the numero uno, number one thing on that team.
All right.
And not for nothing, me personally, I just love his style of play, bro. He plays so free and so fun, and have the ball plays rocking, bro. Like you bring him there, that's some shit to get excited about. Go ahead, Leaf. I know what you about to say because you making the face. Just go ahead, say it.
Right.
Oh, hold up. Where did LaMelo Ball come from, bro? I'm
Because
I'm lost.
I was just
Let's
on
change
Twitter.
this.
I was just on Twitter. They were saying he's available. The Hornets are taking calls on LaMelo Ball. They saying he might go to Toronto or he might go to they said Toronto or the Timberwolves. But I feel like Sean Marks should be on the fucking phone right now.
I don't. The reason being is because we just a lot of these players we just got.
I don't give a fuck. Get him out of here.
Look, listen. I know how you feel, bro, and I know like you feel like you want like LaMelo Ball is gonna bring. You feel like LaMelo Ball is gonna bring some winning and all of that shit to like, but he has 6 years to do that in Charlotte.
What you mean winning? What did he win?
I'm just paraphrasing, bro. Like
I'm asking Leaf, are you pro or con? Because you the icebreaker.
No, he sound con. He's con.
Oh yeah, but I'm not. Yeah,
he's con. He's not with it.
No, I'm definitely not with it. The reason being is because our team on paper, we got better in the last 2 days than we was a week ago. And we got better than we was a week ago, bro. Like,
if you bring LaMelo Ball, you get better as well.
Than a week ago.
But we just drafted a 19-year-old kid, bro. Like,
well, he better learn from LaMelo.
How is he? What is? Hold up.
He gets the ball right away, man.
What is he gonna learn from LaMelo other than to mess with IG bitches and get tattoos?
Talk about it. He ain't no robot.
What is he gonna learn?
How to be a superstar, how to have sneakers, how to have multi-million-dollar campaigns behind you and only you.
Listen,
that's important. And I keep telling y'all like to frown on the fact of a nigga who got sneakers, like it don't matter. Oh, sneakers, who cares about sneakers? Sneakers matter.
He was not a winner. He didn't win.
Bro, no, neither did Julius Randle. Neither did motherfucker with him. So what?
Wait. Time out.
Let me say this to Jay. Jay, Julius Randle got sneakers. Now what?
No, he don't. What, he got Skechers?
Yes.
Them Skechers don't matter, man. Nike or Puma or fucking Adidas.
Nah, you can't be picky. That's sneakers, bro.
No, bro. So how many of y'all wearing Skechers?
Bro, he got sneakers. You say somebody.
Now they gotta be. I'm in the dirt, bro.
You gotta be specific.
So you telling me when Dinwiddie had them Dinwiddies, them shits count as a sneaker? Like
no, but what I'm saying is he's saying you gotta be specific with it. Like if you gonna say somebody got sneakers, if you gonna say it, it gotta be Nike. Like they do.
No, I said a nigga gotta have a multi-million-dollar deal, like somebody putting some big money behind you for a campaign.
Right, but I think sneakers is sneakers regardless of the brand, though. Like, if you got sneakers, you got sneakers.
Bro, like, so if you saying it that way, I got sneakers. Like,
yo, Jay.
Yeah,
I got my own sneakers too, but that shit don't mean.
I mean, what you want? I mean, yeah.
Come on. Hold up. Yo, wait. Jay,
he just not in the league, but you got sneakers.
Nice,
yeah, I got sneakers.
Time out. Listen.
What up,
Jay? Listen, I know you ain't all the way thrilled about what happened yesterday or what happened the last 2 days, but for better or for worse, the Nets the Nets look way better than they looked a week ago, bro. Like now, I understand what you're saying about LaMelo. He had 6 years to win it to change the culture in Charlotte. He didn't do it. I kept saying Zion.
He did change the culture in Minnesota.
He didn't. He didn't change anything.
Yes, he did. He made them an exciting young team. And
no, he didn't.
What you mean he didn't?
He made himself a lot of money. That's what he
made himself a lot of money.
Bro, last night y'all was just up here talking about Charlotte as one of the young teams on the rise right now.
Hold on, bro. You trying to tell me these bitches ain't cold?
No, them shits is trash.
My nigga.
Them shits is ass. Bro, them shits is ass, bro.
Get those off the screen,
Them
bro.
shits is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
We watching this shit the whole
Get those
stream,
off
my
the screen,
nigga.
bro. We not doing
Them
this.
shits is some of the keep them shits up there. Those is the
We not
Randalls.
doing this.
Those is the no handle scented candle Randalls right there.
No.
Bruh.
We don't call it that no more. We don't call it
Nah,
that.
those is the no handle. Get shook out your Jesus sandals, scented candle Randalls.
We don't. That's old. That's this. We turning a new leaf. Hold on. We got a lot of people.
Them shits is terrible.
We got Jay, we got Leaf, we got everything Brooklyn that shot. We got Manosphere, we got
I just wanted to finish.
All right, let Leaf finish, then pass it to John, please.
I just wanted to finish by saying this, bro. Like in the last 2 days, we look way better than we looked a week ago. And I gotta say, bro, and listen, some of y'all might not agree with it, but we have our backcourt of the future. Anybody ask y'all, yo, who we building this thing around? Tell them we got our backcourt of the future, bro. Like we got two lottery picks.
Them light purple sketches joints. Them shit's fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
Our 2 lottery picks. Hold up. Our 2 lottery picks.
Fuck.
Our 2 lottery picks in the last 2 years is our future backcourt.
All right, so I'm with you on that. All right, so let's just keep it going.
Put the LaMelo balls on the screen now.
Nah, we good. We not rocking LaMelo balls.
Little kid,
that nigga's not on the Nets roster.
The youth be rocking them LaMelos. They not rocking these sketches, bro.
Hold on, but they not Brooklyn Nets fans.
I will rock them light purple ones though.
Go copy some Julius.
I know. How you too old? How old are you, bro? And not saying you old, but I'm just saying. I'm talking about the
light
youth.
Purples, them violet shits.
The youth is walking around in them Pumas. Nigga, LaMelo Ball single-handedly brought Puma back.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, people rock these shit.
I mean, McKellar's with Adidas.
You've seen a lot of youngins running around with Pumas.
Nah, cause he do that street ball shit. That's why kids like that.
Right, he do.
Come on, y'all. We gotta we ain't gotta talk about the Ace bet. Yo, somebody eating a bag of chips? Yo, yeah, let me just try to get through the panel. John, talk to us, man. Ace Bailey, you know, they not picking up what I'm putting down, man. It said Laurie marketing over there. I told you that's no reason. It's hold on, bro. How am I gonna get to the other people on the panel if you're gonna keep doing that? You know what I'm saying? Again, John, basically nobody ain't picking up what I'm putting down, man. So this whole Ace Bailey coming to the Nets is looking dismal, man.
I would say this is definitely a theory worth holding on to, because if Ace Bailey's going to become some type of sixth man on that team, I don't think that's exactly the role he envisioned when he was getting drafted to any team. So they now have Peterson, who is their franchise guy, and that's a guy who wants the big money contract. So once both those guys' contracts come up, it'll be Ace first before Peterson. Are they going to give Ace Bailey the money that they're going to give Darren Peterson? Probably not. So once he gets to restricted free agency, I really do think all bets are off. He's going to tell them it's either me or Peterson. You pay me, you don't, I'm out. And if he's out, the Brooklyn Nets, if we still have all these assets, we are a perfect team to make something happen. Now, I know it's Danny Ainge. The guy wants your heart and your brain. But you know what? To get a team like that to pair with Michael and Yegor, a trio like that, I think it's something that's not going to do away all the damage this front office did for 10 years, but it kind of rectifies a little bit of that. So I would hold on to that theory, Breeze. But I just move on to the other stuff real quickly. The guy we drafted tonight, he's not a center, Breeze. He's a 6'9", 235-pound stretch forward. But his best attribute is he shoots 46 from three. He's not a good playmaker or a great defender, so he's also on a two-way contract. So
he be hustling though.
No, he's still on.
So we got a starting center. Let me change the title, man. God damn.
Yeah, we definitely need a starting center, and you guys can watch the earlier show. Me and Breezy did. We gave a whole list of potential bigs, and Nets could go after. Obviously, Hartenstein, if he's a free agent, is at the high part of this list. And with the LaMelo stuff, listen, if we didn't draft two guards back-to-back years, to what Jay said, LaMelo, very marketable. He's not a franchise guy, maybe a secondary star. That's why the Timberwolves are a very interesting team, because Ant-Man's basically telling them, you either get me some type of co-star or I'm out of there. So I really do think LaMelo is on the move, and he goes to a team like Timberwolves. Are him and Ant-Man a perfect duo? No, but are they exciting duo? Yes. I really do think LaMelo is going somewhere, just not us. To what Leaf just said,
But what
right
about
now,
that contract? What
Hold
about
on,
that
hold on, hold
contract
on.
with Io?
Let me respond to the chat real quick.
That nigga got
Let me,
like $50
the,
million
the, the
contract.
chat got a lot of
Y'all playing.
comments.
Y'all crazy.
Hold on, hold
One,
on, hold on, hold on, hold
I
on, hold on,
do
hold
got
on.
my bias hat on because I said personally that's who I like, and I would like to see a player that I like on this team. So I
Right,
did say that. Secondly, I'm sounding like what with the takes? What takes I'm sounding
but
like
you
hard
gotta
with?
talk to him in the chat. Let John get his shit off.
All right, go
Um,
ahead.
Yeah.
all right. So I changed the title to Nets still need a center. My bad. But go ahead, John. Finish what you were saying. But I wanted to stop you and say, what about the signing of Io? You know, they don't just put Io on the bench after giving him that big contract.
I know that he had a really good playoff run, but I've never seen Io as some type of huge star that's going to keep Ant-Man around. The Timberwolves' problem is you have to give this guy a co-star now, and if LaMelo's the best they got, I say go for it. But what are they going to give the Hornets? I've heard the Hornets want a big man. Do you do Rudy Gobert for LaMelo? I don't know, but crazy things have happened,
Now,
right? So I do
What
think
about Io for LaMelo? Io for LaMelo. Io go to Charlotte.
I think the Hornets right now need a big more than they would another guard because
Motherfuckers probably gonna ask for farm, yo.
if they really think Con Kniffel is
Crazy.
the future of that team, we heard rumors that with Con did so well, LaMelo's kind of now expendable. So I really do think they'd want to get a big from Minnesota as opposed to a guard. And just then on my note here a little bit, as far as like the Nets go, to what Leaf said, our backcourt of the future is Yegor and Michael. And I said this on Breezy Show will be very important for those two to build the chemistry and camaraderie going forward. And if the Nets are going to go after a star in the future, it's likely going to be either at your 3 or your 4. And I'm just going to give 3 names of who the Nets could potentially look at in the future when they are ready to go after a big star. These are just 3 names: Paulo Banchero, Jason Tatum, and Ace Bailey. And that's just then on that part of things. And I just have one little scoop, Breeze. The Nets' first Summer League game is on July 4th, America's 250 Independence Day, and it's the Brooklyn Nets versus the Sacramento Kings. We get our first taste of Michael versus Acuff, round 1.
We're gonna get to that later in the pod. I've seen that, but yeah, man, that's gonna be interesting. Shout to everything Brooklyn Nets, John. 700 followers on Twitter, heavy on Twitter. We got Manosphere on the panel, man. Talk to us, man. We ain't gotta talk about the whole Ace Bailey thing. That was just something I wanted to talk about. But and they didn't draft a center. We still got this whole thing with the center. I mean, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the LaMelo thing? You want to talk about the play we got today? What you want to talk about? What's up with you, Manosphere?
Man, I'm just happy and proud to have Mikael Brown Jr. in a Nets uniform, man. I think this guy is a home run. I think this guy's the future. I'm just really, really happy about it. I haven't been happy about draft picks for the Nets in a long time. So, and as far as getting a center, yeah, as far as getting a center, here we got 35 to 40 million to spend. So I think that's definitely the priority right now. And I'm just interested in hearing names and see who would be a good fit. So
like we said I Heart, Robert Williams. We said no to Vucevic.
Mark
We
Williams.
said yes to Walker Kessler. I just don't see how the money work with Walker Kessler. You know, I really don't.
We need another scorer too, man. Y'all crazy.
I think we got one in Joshua Jefferson, man, off the bench, like a ninth man, 8th man off the rotation. I'm telling you, man.
We got too many wins, man. We got too many wins.
Joshua got game. Y'all don't watch Iowa State Hawkeyes. Y'all don't watch NCAA. I be watching that shit.
People talk to them.
Joshua is nice. Joshua nice, can block shots, can rebound, get physical. And he's like 255 pounds. No, 250.
Yeah, I
you
know that.
said we need a scorer though.
250.
You ain't say nothing about
we need the
scoring.
wing scorer. No, we need the wing scorer. That's not enough.
You said we need a scorer, then started talking about his defense and his rebounds.
No, I'm talking about in general. No, I'm talking about Joshua. That's two separate things. I'm talking about we need the wing anyways, but Joshua got game. He averaged like 17 and a half points a game, like 5 assists. I think 4.5, 5 assists. The analytics metrics are great on the post. Can post you up, can get and ones. Can get a little floaters. Can
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You average 17.5 points a game. And don't be sleeping on like a second round. Nets do a decent job. I know everybody be shitting on them. I know with Igor, they reached out too much. Pause. They reached way up there in the sky, way up there.
Don't trip on none of that. But hold on. Peoples, I wanted to say thank you because a lot of people, a lot of fans, 50 people.
Oh no,
hold on. They don't know about Joshua Jefferson. Now you good.
Oh no, Joshua Jefferson is a serious guy.
Yeah.
You'll
see. I just want to.
That's why there's a reason why they picked him at 28.
Right.
There's a reason why he's first round pick. All those the big guys that you guys were talking about. One of the guys, Vassell, whatever, he got picked like 50th. Come on, man. There's a reason. There's a reason. All those guys you guys were talking about, like the picking, 28, whatever, 27, 28. Those guys didn't even get picked at 30th, like in mid 30s.
People, you said we need wings. We don't need wings. And that guy you're talking about, the center we were watching last night where we didn't choose him, that guy is not only 7 foot, he shoots over like 35% from three. It felt like a perfect get for us. I get these wing guys we got could be good scorers, but the problem with Sean Marks is he believes that wings
that's
can
not
be
on
big.
Sean Marks. We didn't get him because he was 27. That was
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody picked before us, what the fuck we're gonna do, man?
I'm just saying there's a fundamental philosophical error with Sean. He believes that wings can function as bigs, and that's not possible. You see how these other bigs are on the NBA? They're actual bigs. He has to get a center, or else I don't care how good these prospects are. They need a connector. Without a big as a connector, Michael and Jaeger aren't going to be as good as we want them to be. So he has to address this.
Are you talking about Koa Pete? Right. They picked him at 27, right? They picked him.
No, not Koa Pete. Chris Sinak.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris. Chris Sinak was gone.
Right.
Chris
was
gone.
Peoples, hold on. Let me go around the panel, peoples. Manosphere. So we gonna revisit this.
Real quick, Bridgie, my bad. That guy that we picked him, my bad. But second round, he wasn't he led UCLA in scoring.
He's not a center, bro. He's not a center.
I know he's not a center. I'm just saying he led UCLA in scoring.
Okay.
He can get N1s. He can post you up.
All right,
you got a soft little touch.
We gonna revisit that but we gonna go around the
Go ahead.
But yeah, Manosphere. So again, we're gonna revisit this conversation. I want to see Hart on the team. That's the guy that I think that's really possible because they just picked up a Daymara. So I think if you're gonna give a Daymara minutes,
y'all niggas just want to be the Knicks from 3 years ago, huh?
No, we want to be better than them. No. 3 years ago.
You niggas want Randall and Hart, and what you want to pick up Deuce McBride next once they cut him?
I'm just happy Joshua is 250.
Hold on, bro. Let me respond to that, bro. I was looking for Hart to get on the Brooklyn Nets before he went to the Knicks. Before when he was a free agent, before he went to the Knicks, I knew he would be a good fit for the Brooklyn Nets because he run the PNR. And if y'all fans of me watching my channel, you always know I'm talking about the PNR. He's one of the better centers that run the PNR because he got the floater. He could score from like the foul line with a little floater. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to be right at the rim to score the ball. So his PN with any point guard that's decent, you put him in the PNR, Isaiah Hart, it worked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and hell no, I don't want to be the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? But Hart and Randall, they play well together. And again, I wasn't really watching Randall like that. I was watching more Hart because I felt like the Nets needed a center. So that's why I was watching Hart specifically. But yeah, man, you put Hart and Randall next to each other, they tough.
That's going to be good.
MPJ at the 3, he's 6'10".
That's better than what we got right now. So if you want to have a good physical interior type of basketball, you put those two together. We're gonna, I think, make the play.
But hold on, I just want to go to Jay real quick, and then we're gonna go to Manosphere and then a popular sports. Do you want Daron Sharp to start at center, Jay?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Hell no.
I'm not
No,
sure. I'm a
no.
Dayron fan, but I
Hell
said
no.
this last year when he was doing all of that shit they were saying he was doing. He was doing that against second unit. So if he's going against the
Right.
first unit, it might
Mm-hmm.
not be the same way. But I
Right.
do think he deserve a shot. You know what I mean? So you give
Y'all crazy.
you
Y'all
give
crazy.
you give him a shot because what he was already doing. Uh, it speaks for itself. Best rebounder in the league per 36 minutes. Now you got to actually give him the 36 minutes against starters and see if he could do the same thing. But
We
he,
start day run, we're gonna win 25 games. I guarantee you.
What?
I
I don't
guarantee you.
know. I don't know. I don't think we know
I
25
guarantee
winning
you, bro.
team, bro. I don't see that shit, bro.
That's
I swear to God,
clarification.
Breezy,
Listen,
we're gonna
listen,
win
listen. Hold
25
on. What I'm
games.
saying is, we always
25
talk
games.
about winning culture. You cannot have a winning culture when you having two tank seasons in a row. So that's for one. For two, you got Mikael Brown Jr. saying he want to bring back
and
winning
with Randall on the
mentality.
team, you're gonna
Hold
need
on,
somebody to catch a lot of fucking misses. A lot
hold
of
on. You want
rebounds gonna be out
hold,
there.
hold on.
Yeah,
You
day
got
run's height
hold
scares
on,
me.
y'all. Hold on.
Day
You got
run's
Mikael
height.
Brown. You got Mikael Brown Jr. in the interviews first day wearing a Brooklyn Nets hat, saying that he got to bring the winning mentality back to the Brooklyn Nets. So that being said, the way you play in two tanking seasons, the way you think and the way you play is different from the way you play when you're trying to compete. I expect different fourth quarters. I expect different second halves, different starts of the game. I just think ultimately we gotta be more aggressive. And again, if we agree on one thing, and that's Jordy don't like losing, bro, that shit is gonna play into a good thing going
Jordy
into
gonna be
next
on some pressure, boy. Jordy, you
Well,
better be
hold
ready,
on. I didn't
boy.
want to be long
You better
winded
be
because I
ready.
wanted to get back to
Well,
main
and
event.
when y'all finish that conversation, I got a question for niggas too.
All right. But Manosphere, you wanted to say anything else?
No, I mean, I think Hartenstein's a good pickup. If we can get him, I think he's a good pickup. I
Why
think
would
so.
he
Definitely.
come to the Nets?
Oh, my
If
fault.
we
My
could
fault.
Why
pay
would he
him,
come
Before
to
if
the
we could
Nets?
pay him,
hold on. Before we go to sports, I wanted to go to Brooklyn just because of the order of how they got on the panel. That's all it is, really. Brooklyn LM was on a panel. My fault.
hello.
Brooklyn LM. What's good, LM? Yo, who's that? Kobe on your avatar?
Nah, that's Mikel, man.
Let me see that.
Whoa.
Oh, that shit tough.
Yeah, I didn't know he was Puerto Rican. That's crazy.
Yeah, he Puerto Rican for real. He better not be
Yeah,
trying
so
to
now
chill
you
with
gotta
Jose
believe in them,
Alvarez.
bro.
Yo, if he chilling, Jose Alvarez better not try to get him to the Knicks, man. That's all I know, man.
Jose was interviewing
I
him at the
mean
draft room, which
Alvarado,
was
Jose
hilarious.
Alvarado, man. Don't be
You,
trying
you,
to don't hang with Jose Alvarado in the season. Hang him with the off season, but don't
you're
be like
breezy.
Mikal Bridges.
He said it like three different interviews. He said you want to win the championship. I don't know. You sound serious. Say
Yeah.
you want to win three different interviews, and then one like I seen the new 6 minute interview at the draft. I guess after the draft or whatever.
I don't
All
give a
right.
shit what he's saying, bro. Man,
But go ahead, Brooklyn
Yeah,
stop the
LM.
he
goddamn
better show
season.
up. He better
Brooklyn,
show
but
up.
hold on, Brooklyn LM. I see you change your avatar.
Better
This is the
show
first
up.
time I seen you have a player on your avatar. Now that I can remember. Um, Talk to us. How you feel about Mikal Brown Jr. being the starting point guard? What kind of numbers you think he putting up his rookie year? And so what John said earlier, I kind of wanted to ask you since you got the avatar up, him versus A Cup July 4th. What you think
Hmm.
will happen then?
I mean, I like the pick, man. I liked it. I mean, this is our potential, not just franchise point guard, but just our potential franchise player in general. Um, I mean, he has. I like for what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Like before he even gets to when they're interviewing him, they even get to his skill set, like he's just immediately just saying like, "Yo, like Brooklyn, y'all getting a dog." Like all he's just mentioning is y'all getting a dog. And I think he has a chip on his shoulder because of the back injuries. And he mentioned that in his workouts, like, yo, teams was kind of hesitant because of that. But now that I'm feeling good, I'm feeling healthy. Like, I got that chip on my shoulder. I want to show y'all like why I was projected top four. And I genuinely think like he better. I think in his head he's better than all the guards that's in the draft. So I mean, realistically, I'm ready for the showdown on July 4th. But I mean, this dude he just spells Brooklyn, Like he just screams Brooklyn, and I'm ready to see him ball out. I think his rookie year possibly can average 19.
You better ball out of
That
MSG.
I think 19. I think 19. I think he can average 19 his first year.
And then
Why?
LM, would that be the
He
highest?
gonna get up a lot of threes to
He
do
gonna
it.
average 19 in the NBA.
He gonna
LM,
get
would
up a
that
lot
be
of
I think
threes
he
to do
can.
it.
He is people talk about A-Cup being he is a genuine shot creator. Like he's a genuine scorer.
Yo,
For
he
all the
can
threes
light
that
you up from way
for all the
behind
threes
way
that
behind
Jordy is probably gonna have this dude shooting. I wouldn't be surprised if he can get to 19. He said himself he can average 30 in the NBA. Like
would that
he
be
genuinely thinks he can.
LM,
I'm
would
not
that be
if his first year he averaging
All right,
19, I wouldn't be
let's calm down.
surprised.
Let's calm
wait,
down.
LM, would that be the highest output for a Nets rookie in Brooklyn history as a rookie?
17 a game.
19?
17 a game is reasonable.
I think it would.
17 a game.
I think it
Wow.
would. I
Nah,
just
it
don't
a- it
think.
actually
I
it
think it
actually
would.
it
I
actually
just
be
don't
the
think
second
actually
highest,
for
bro. I
him.
think
But if you
Derek
score
Coleman was
17 a game,
averaging
we got a star.
The most I could say
17
is he
a game.
dang sure he's scoring 11 points per game. That's not what he's doing.
Derek Coleman was only
He's
averaging 20 and 10, bro. So I mean,
He's for me, he's around 19 or 18. That's all I'm saying. I think MPJ is probably gonna get more shots. I think Randall is gonna get more shots. So obviously he probably would average around 18.
They
Being as
better
though he
feature
gotta
Mikael,
split
though.
that
They
up.
better feature him a lot in the plays.
But
man.
hold
I'm
on,
telling
I
hold
you.
mean, he
on.
gonna be the
Hold
point
on,
guard.
but
So
let
The
me
ball
ask you
gonna be in his
this. Hold on.
hands. The ball gonna be
Right.
in his hands.
Nah, but Brooklyn LM, before we get to unpopular opinion, how many assists you think he gonna average with Randall and MPJ?
shit with Yegor, MPJ, and Randall. I mean,
Yeah.
probably 6.
Yes.
Yo,
Probably around
Yeah,
6.
Yes.
What about defense? Let's talk about defense, man. Defense.
Oh, hold on. But let Brooklyn LM pass it to sports when you're ready. I want to get to sports too.
Yeah, but Breeze, about the Jazz thing, I don't think that got smoked. I think they looking to keep Ace Bailey. I don't like him on the bench,
right.
but I mean, it is what it is. Like I would love to get him if you could, but I don't think that got smoked.
Pay cut on them though, because his contract comes up way before Peterson's. Do you think he'd be fine?
yeah. Hold on. I got an incoming call. Hello. Did Sean Marks that call earlier? Oh no. Don't worry about it, Lisa. Just delete that message. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, that's all the messages for today. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That might be the way.
I tried to.
That might be how it go now.
Today, logically, I can't. I gotta get off of that train. I gotta say, hold on, I'm gonna miss my stop if I don't get off this train. Realistically, yeah, with Laurie Marketing being right there and them paying Laurie Marketing already, you hear the Walker Kessler shit, you hear the Keontae George shit. They not paying these guys when they should pay these guys, but they pay Laurie Marketing. So I'm off the train. I want to
wait till it's quick to free agency.
Why are we talking about Jazz, man?
Hold on. I got another message, another incoming message. Hey,
oh my god,
Lisa, what's going on? What the Nets fans is pocket watching Utah? No. That's what. Don't worry about it. Don't pay it no mind. All right, no. We're gonna skip that messages. No.
You wasn't saying that shit when I tried to delete messages. Zach Edey to the team.
No. Thank you, Lisa.
All of these scenarios on how to bring his 7'4" ass to the team.
Hello? It's like Leaf doing the third personality type of shit.
Hello, yeah, Lisa. Just delete those messages. Thank you.
Wait till Ace gets to restricted free agency, Breeze. I wouldn't let go of your theory just yet, Breeze. Wait till he gets restricted free agency. We'll see if he's going to get paid or not. If he doesn't feel like he's getting paid a fair amount, anything could happen at that point. So we'll see.
That shit ain't happening. That shit is 5 years from now.
You know what my problem? You know what my problem is, bro. We just got better than what we was a week from today. A week
You
from
keep
today,
saying that. That don't matter, nigga. I could have got better at drafting some 12th graders. We could have got better. The fuck?
nigga. We got better. We got progress.
What you gotta? We gotta give.
To
We
be
gotta
fair,
give
our team
Thomas,
is
man.
our
Like,
team is
Lee.
better than the last
Hold on,
two.
I'm real happy for that, Lee. I'm real happy for that.
I mean, like, brother, you acting like the season start tomorrow, nigga. We still got all the summer.
Can you pass me the rock back so I can pass it to sports?
Yeah, bro. Like, I need people to like, bro.
Pass
People
the rock.
calm the fuck down.
Give me the ball back, man. Hold on, man. Shout to Leaf, shout to John, shout to the whole panel. We trying to get the unpopular opinion sports. He got a whole YouTube page. Before you get into the mix, you know what I'm saying, sports, tell us where your YouTube page at. Tell the fans where they can find you at. It's 49 people in the chat. Oh, yeah, and y'all been subscribing. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been going up. The views been
Leave
going
hugging up the ball. He ain't even scoring. Well, I'm
Give me
fucking
the
with
ball.
you.
I'm fitting to score next.
Word. We gotta
what's
do a new
good with
intro.
you, bro?
Hold on, we gotta do a
Yeah.
new intro song. I don't know who else want to be on the intro song. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
told
We
y'all
gotta
Breeze,
get
who you
Tyler
gonna
to
Breeze?
talk
Who you
on that shit.
I
replacing?
want me and Jay to do the job. Me and Jay will do the job. You know what I mean?
Breeze, who you replacing Cam Thomas with?
Nolan
Mikel
Traore.
Brown. Mikel Brown.
Fucked
Give me the
up.
ball. I don't know
Fucked
who
up.
I'm gonna flip in the
Nah,
bar
son.
though. I don't know. But
That's
Cam, it was
fucked
just
up.
too easy. The time.
That's fucked up.
That was too easy.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit hit personally, bro.
Breezy,
Yo, yeah.
That's cold.
Yo,
Don't
I'm
forget
not-
about my
listen,
question,
hold on,
Bree.
listen,
Once you
hold on,
go
let me
around
be
the
honest.
panel, I got a question.
Hold on, let me be honest. I gotta say this before you say that, Jay. I spent
All right.
that bar for Cam Thomas' mama. You know, so I just want to say that bar is near and dear to me, and I
Huh?
don't want to hear y'all joking about it.
I got to joke about it, bro. We ain't seen a heard from Cam Thomas, nigga, in months.
it's so funny.
Yeah,
Anybody know who that nigga is?
Watch
Got
me
it.
like a Cam, cuz it's my time, miss.
You know,
he playing in Fiji. He playing in Fiji.
I have not seen seen or
That
heard
was
from
still
that
a
nigga
fire
in
bar.
months.
It was still
Yo,
a fire
Fiji
bar.
ain't
I
got no
Say
motherfucking
what you
The
want
basketball.
to say.
off season ain't start yet, so he might sign on the 1 year somewhere.
Say what you
Right.
want to say. The bar was still fire.
right?
Wait,
But
wait,
no, but my thing is, Cam Thomas never been that guy. Everybody always has something to say about how he is and who he is. But when you look at his personality, it is. I ain't got nothing better else to do but to play basketball.
Yeah,
Y'all
nah,
would
he got a
talk about-
shitty
hold on. Let me
personality.
say this.
He got a
Let me
shitty
say this.
personality.
Yeah, and to me, it was always about the narrative about who he is. He just wanted to play basketball. Right now, while we talking about him, he's somewhere playing basketball.
Wait,
NBA 2K. NBA 2K. I got you, man.
Yeah.
Yo, shit.
In the gym. Somewhere in the
Where at?
He said where? I don't know where.
You're
Shoot, let him
hold
sign.
on, hold on,
Let him
hold
sign.
on.
Let him
Y'all
sign
niggas
with
is a ruthless
Miami.
bunch of
Hold on.
fans, man.
Hold on,
I ain't seen no footage of that nigga practicing or nothing.
hold on. Let's get to
At least Zach Edey's still on the team, nigga.
he
Hold on.
playing for
I got
Guangdong
nothing bad to
Ducks.
say about Zach Edey. I
Guangdong
just said I
Ducks.
did a lot to try to put it together for him to come to the Nets. I never say he was not a good player, a good player. But yo, sports, talk to us. Unpopular opinion sports, man.
Yo,
We
what's
out here,
good, man? Hey,
Yo,
man,
good.
look. The Nets, I love the Mikel Brown Jr. Draft pick because we had talked about it. A lot of people comparing him to A-Cuff already. But the thing about it is it's about fit. And what is Jordi Fernandez doing? They drafted those guards last year, but you don't really have a true general out there. And I think Mikel Brown Jr. can definitely be that as far as running the offense, you know what I'm saying, getting other guys involved. You got these chuckers out there, as we used to call them back in the day, and Julius Randle and MPJ. So you're going to need somebody to get those dudes to rock. I'm with Leaf, though. This team is
He better
better.
score too, though. He better score too.
I don't know about 19 a game. 19 is crazy. He didn't score 19 in college. So
That's what I said.
I mean, you can't expect him to come in and score.
I mean, he scored
especially-
18 in college.
He's gonna bomb up
like
enough
16,
Hold
17
on. Let
a
him
game.
finish. Let him finish.
Especially when you got Michael Porter Jr. and Julius Randle on your team. You're not getting that many shots. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
I mean, he scored 18 in college, though.
I don't. He
So he's
shouldn't.
gonna score less in the NBA.
Right. He's not gonna be able to score.
I think it's according to how fast the offense is.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He may not be 19, but he might be around that range.
You're gonna be kicking it out to Yegor, right? That's your two, right? So he should be taking those threes, right? Isn't that what he did?
Him and Yegor should be on the fast breaks all day.
If he's a true baller, he gonna find in the basket. He gonna find that ball in the bucket. If he's a real baller.
Right,
you know
but you putting an expectation on a rookie to almost score 20 a game.
Nah, that's like 16. Hold on, 16 a game would be a great season for him.
Sports player one in the chat said 14, maybe 16 points a game is realistic. How you feel about that?
That's realistic. Yeah, I could see that. You know what I'm saying? You definitely don't want them averaging like 8, 9 a game. I mean,
shit.
Yeah, we don't need that. You gotta have some production.
Very bad scenario. Many people really like him. That would be bad.
Hold on.
Even though Kobe averaged like 8 points a game.
Hold on, y'all. Another thing that I'm gonna do is go and look at all of the 6 picks. I remember Leaf did that with the 8th picks, and he was saying notoriously they more bad than good. So let's just do the same thing with the 6 picks. Let's look at the 6 pick and see how well they fare in the NBA. You know,
how many shots we expect in NBA?
Why y'all going there? Can I ask my question quick? Because it seemed like it's a lot of MBJ people in here, right? And I want to know if y'all looked at any of the draft grades that we got for picking him.
Yeah. I've been seeing B's. I've been seeing C's.
I've been seeing B's, C's, C minuses. Nothing above a B.
I don't care. Jay, but now, hold on, Jay.
No,
Jay,
I've seen the A's.
I haven't seen one A for picking him.
You saying what? Did I see the grades? That's the question.
Yeah, Did you see the grades? And do those things mean anything to y'all?
No,
because everybody was making it seem like last night y'all make it seem like I was crazy for what I'm saying, and it seems like a lot of these sports analysts are saying similar shit to what I was saying.
Right, but what I'm saying is, hold on. Let me explain something about the sports analysts. They like this the agents in the Matrix. They all on one team.
Yo, imagine he's gonna be like SGA. He's gonna turn out to be like
let
SGA.
me finish, bro. Ad-libbing.
Yeah, anybody else can answer after you.
Let me finish answering before this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is those sports analysts, a lot of times they speak through a Knicks lens. They always looking at us in a competitive way. They want somebody.
Bitch ass screaming A. Smith. Oh wait,
hold on. Let me, bro.
They graded every pick, not just our pick.
But I'm not saying they didn't grade every pick. I'm saying that those same fans that you talk about, the analysts, the Stephen A. Smiths, a whole panel that be with Stephen A. Smith, the ESPN in general, the articles that they write, a lot of those big media platforms do not give Nets credit. They do not. We have to earn credit. They don't just give us the benefit of the doubt. That's not what's happening with the big media. They never did. And they never will. Anything and everything that we get is going to be gritty. Know that.
Until we win.
And also know it's only us. It's only the podcast. It's only the fans. It's only us. We ain't got no.
I'm looking at their grades too.
But
I'm looking at a cumulative grade, like from Yahoo,
what are
ESPN,
podcast.
Let me ask you a question.
The one that I showed you earlier, I tagged y'all in it on. If you go to the video, if you go to the video, I tagged y'all in on Twitter. That was a fan made one, a podcaster. He gave it a C- and said that Sean Marks just be great, drafting just to be contrarian, just to be different type picks. Like, I don't know, bro.
So let me ask you a question. All right.
Go ahead.
Do you think the media is being biased towards the Nets?
Yes.
Or do you think the Nets and especially the front office and Sean Marks just hasn't done a good job at their fucking job?
Hold on.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Hold on. Let me.
Why can't it be both?
This kid's character. He's a savant.
Y'all really want to A-Cuff?
Why can't it be both?
I know it's a hot button topic, but one at a time.
I want to actually answer that question. what I'm saying is, I feel like big media, they wanted a Jalen Brunson prototype, and they got that in the Darius A cup, and they always wanted the little bro, so they wanted to have Jalen Brunson, the big bro, just won the NBA championship. Darius A cup, the prototype, the understudy, the Danielson to the Miyagi. They wanted that
championship.
They wanted that for the Brooklyn Nets, and when it didn't happen, Stephen A. Smith, you could see it on their face. They was burnt. Now I'm saying that to say a lot of the Knicks fans, Nets fans wanted it too, but I'm not hurt as much as the Knicks fans wanted it because of the whole narrative that I just explained. Now I'm saying that to say, bro, they got no reason to speak bad on Darius Acuff. He is a good pick, and if the Nets would have picked him, Nets fans would have been happy.
There's a reason why he's 7th pick. There's a reason.
There's not this
because
guy.
the Nets didn't pick him. That's the only reason why.
Hold on, what I'm saying is
he was never on the Nets radar. He was never on the Nets radar.
Listen, but what I'm saying is it's intentionally close. That's why the first summer game is Mikal Brown Jr. versus Darius Acuff Jr. That's all intentional. They making rivalries. That's the business. This is what they do. So I'm saying we gotta acknowledge what the business is, and no, that's what they're gonna continue to do. We're gonna always watch Darius Acuff Jr. and what he do with the Sacramento Kings. We always gonna watch Mikal Brown Jr. and what he do with the Brooklyn Nets. These are both, you know what I'm saying, teams that pretty much don't have good rapport in the NBA as far as winning culture, you know what I mean? So these two players are supposed to lead their franchises. You got the 6th and 7th pick. That's a back-to-back pick. The Darius Acuff Jr. could have easily came to our team. The Sacramento Kings had history with his father, Darius Acuff Jr. father. I know this because of the Draymond Green podcast. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, Draymond Green, Draymond Green, he can't hold up. But he can't hold no water, you know what I'm saying? He's just basically telling it right there. Now that I think about it, you're like, yeah, your pops, he kind of knows somebody that was with the Sacramento Kings, yada, yada, whoop-de-whoop. They got a whole connection. They got a whole connection. And he said that on the podcast. So him going to the Sacramento Kings ain't necessarily the Nets passing on Darius Acuff Jr. That's some shit that is they connected through his father. Now,
but if we'd have picked him, we'd have picked him.
Listen, let me just land the plane saying this.
All right.
Jalen Brunson, Rick Brunson, connected through father. Cam Boozer, Carlos Boozer. He on Utah, connected through father. You understand what I'm saying? Shit.
Are you saying it was a secret under the table deal that we couldn't pick him because he was supposed to go there?
No, I'm saying I'm saying the whole thing about the father having a connection to somebody in the front office is bigger than the draft pick, unless Sean Marks is just grimy like that. But we know Sean Marks ain't like that. Sean Marks is like, what do you want? I want to help. I want to help you guys.
But
you know
what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the thing, Breezy, man. I do really think that, two things can be true. I mean, I think you're right as far as the little brethren of the Brooklyn Nets and the dismissiveness of the franchise. And
we should never came to the Brooklyn.
Never came. But I do also think you got to look at what the Nets had, bro, and how that shit blew up in their face. You had 3 Hall of Famers on this squad, so you're gonna get shit when that shit fails. You're gonna get shit. You got, bro. It's gonna turn around when you get a star. That's when it's gonna turn around. That's why people were clamoring for 8.
We don't want stars.
Now, I wanted Mikal Brown.
You want good, hardworking guys.
I understand the Acuff angle because the Nets, a lot of fans, they just wanted a star. They wanted somebody that they could say, okay, this is the guy. We know he's going to be the guy. We know we can build around him. Ain't no questions about it. Right now, all you got is just a bunch of ifs on this roster right now. We just got
finally somebody talking some sense.
That's
how do you know Mikal ain't going to be a star?
We don't know.
He didn't say he's not going to be a star.
And how do you know Acuff is going to be a star?
He's not a guarantee.
How you know Acuff is going to be a star?
Because he led his conference in scoring and assists.
So what?
That's
So what?
Wait,
I don't think that means that he's going to be automatically.
It's college, man. It's college. NBA is different.
The NBA is
not guaranteed for anybody to be a star. All it is the fact that You know the upside of one player versus the other player. That's all it is. It's upside. You know a guy when you see it, bro. We all play ball.
So hold on.
Well, you
It's
probably
not
seen
just
like
that.
a
It's
polished
not just that
A-cuff
though.
already.
It's not
You
just
probably
that
seen
though.
him.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Hold on. But what I'm saying is, let's go forward with the conversation John was having earlier about now it's time. Now it's time, cuz. We're gonna go to John first, and then we're gonna get back to sports and Jay but I want John brought it up first, so I wanted to go to John because how much are we gonna weigh on who's better in that first summer league game? Because let's keep it real. I'm anticipating that shit, John. And I'm gonna put some weight on that shit. Like, don't let Mikal Brown bust Darius A. Cup Jr. ass.
Mikal, you better
I would love for that to happen.
light his ass up.
Let me say this. Don't let Mikal Brown Jr. stop Darius A. Cup Jr. on a defensive play to win the game in the summer league. Don't let that shit happen. Y'all not gonna hear the end of that shit, bro.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, Breeze. You could say it like that, but me personally, I would love to be proved wrong on this topic.
Okay.
Like, I would love to be proved wrong. I want him to be way better than the guy because this is who we got. But I still think it's a bad pick right now from what I'm seeing with my eyes.
Okay.
And not a bad pick.
I don't think it's a bad
you
pick.
had a better pick right
at
before.
all.
You wait. It's like, all right, bro. It's like if I'm walking down the street and I fucking see $100 bill on the floor, but then I walk past that to pick up $80.
Y'all, this was a kid that was before even A-Cuff went on the map. This was somebody that was projected to be top 4.
Right.
Like,
hold on, yeah. Let's go to John. That's good because he did bring it up first. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something everybody's going to be watching. Usually, summer league games aren't that important, but for us, it is, and obviously for the Kings as well, because everybody's going to see, who scored the most, who looked like the alpha, and the guy who just made a whole bunch of good points. Like, the path the Nets chose was the one less traveled. The easiest path was you get the star, easier to add pieces to it. But we took the more uncertain path because Michael has qualities that make him more of what the NBA is looking for. Now, does he have instant star power? Some people say yeah. Some people say no. We're going to have to see how it plays out the first year. But a lot of people are going to make a lot about how both of them perform. But I just wanted to touch a bit on a popular sports question because, two things can be true as well. Like, we have a lot of media that are now attacking the Nets. They didn't talk about us for 3 years. But right after the draft, we got ESPN, New York Post, WFN, all these guys saying, the Nets don't know what they're doing. We feel bad for the base, but get them out of here. Send them back to Jersey. Like, half of you guys were bandwagoning with us a few years ago. We had the big 3. I remember you, Steve A. Smith, the Nets are going to win. The Nets are going to win. Spike Lee in the Barclays. Like, half of you guys were saying the Nets were going to win. What the Brooklyn Nets did was we made New York relevant before you guys even won a chip. So don't say that the Brooklyn Nets are irrelevant. Chip. Wait. The most relevant thing the Knicks did when they were losing for 7 years was put bags over their faces. Through all the crap we've gone through, not any of us ever put a bag over our face. So for all these haters out there, keep hating because the Brooklyn Nets, we will have our day. We will have our day. So 2 things can be true. For the Nets, we got to see how Michael Brown plays out. But I think him and Yegor are going to be good. But we have to add pieces to the puzzle.
You need to do commercials or something, John. I want to fucking go wrestle or some shit after.
Right, it sound like a wrestling promo. It's good though.
NBA players hate the Knicks, man, because what they did to Anthony Mason doesn't really matter.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting battle.
Hold on.
I'm saying, NBA players hate the Knicks, right?
Hold on.
As I'm looking up all these grades, not one grade has Mikal Brown Jr. scored higher than A-Cuff.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Not one.
Hold on. Brooklyn LM. Hold on. I want to go to Brooklyn LM. Brooklyn LM. What you think happened on July 4th, bro? Mikal Brown Jr. versus Darius A. Cup Jr.
I mean, they both dogs.
Have they played each other before?
They played each other for most, and that's the thing too. They played each other for most of their whole career. I think most people don't really know about Mikal because they have not watched him. Like, I've watched it. I've watched this kid from high school to now.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He is a bona fide scorer. Before the injury, he was the best player on the team with AJ DeMonster. Like, he's him.
Hey,
you will pull up on 30.
Hold on. Time out. Don't interrupt Brooklyn LM. Slow it down. Can you rewind and say what you said again. I sound like you said he was the best player with AJ DeBoncho on the same team.
Yeah.
Yes, he was the
Yeah.
best on that FIFA team when him and AJ DeMonster was on there. He was
When they
by
won.
far,
When they
by
won.
none, the best player. They just gave AJ DeMonster MVP. But
Was
everybody and their
Acuff on
mom who
that team?
watched that, I think he was, but I don't think he was starting, if I'm not mistaken. I think Mikel was. But everybody in they mom who watched that, every scout, everybody on that watched that FIFA series knew Mikel Brown Jr. was the best player on that team with the number one projected pick. And realistically, going into the college season, he was projected to be a top four pick. He was up there with AJ Boozer and Darren Peterson. The only guard that was in front of him was Darren Peterson. Now to Acuff's point, Acuff worked from being in the top 10 to being where he is now. So you gotta give him credit for that, for what he did with our Arkansas team. I just think
Well,
because of the college burst in the season that he had, now you're looking at it like, dang, well, he definitely was the best player because of what he did.
You know what?
But
People
in
scared of Acuff.
can
hindsight,
I
it
respond when
could,
you're
You
done?
in
know what? They're scared of
hindsight, yeah,
Acuff.
in
It,
hindsight,
it might be a
it
fluke
could. I
season.
just think the
Might be a
grades that
fluke
you're
season.
seeing is because one, most of these people haven't, I feel like, watched Mikel. But two, due to the hype that A Cup has coming out, most people are going to be like, yo, you messed up.
Yeah.
And I think that should put a battery in Mikel's back. Like, yo, y'all niggas really think y'all niggas wanted him over me? All right, we going to see. And I think that should put
Tobias
a battery
Harris?
in
No,
his
I'm just
back.
playing.
Y'all killed
Like,
Tobias Harris over
He's
me?
confident. He's confident. He's a dog. Yeah, he's trying to show everybody.
I'm just
He
playing.
better light the Kings up, man. He better
I
light
think
them
Mikel
up.
should see that. I think he should see niggas want to A cuff over me. I bet. I think that should
It's
put
Well,
a
I
battery in
think
his
it's
back.
I think it's
Nah, that's
about
a fact.
how you building your team too. So if
be
you
high
got
coach.
confidence in
fuck
Jordy
that fit
Fernandez,
shit, man.
you know what I'm
No,
saying,
they should play
but
that
no,
Screaming A.
but listen,
Smith clip to
but listen
MBJ.
though, if
Right,
you
right, Breezy. They should play
if
that.
you trying to build this team out right, and you drafting Mikal Brown Jr., that's look, I like the pick. I don't dismiss the pick, but again, what you drafted all these guards last year, you don't have really no other than Yegor, who we talking about, right? That's really the only one you looking at as far as somebody that could really be a starter in a rotation. So the direction of the team, I think, is what's got me confused because I don't understand how. And then with the second pick, you still don't get a center. Like you don't, unless you plan on bringing Dayron Sharp back. Who's your big man? You know, you got rid of Claxton.
Danny
So
Wolf, how you feel about
Danny
no? How
Wolf.
you feel about Danny Wolf?
Danny
And how you
Wolf.
feel about Danny
And
Wolf?
Clowney.
Is Danny Wolf ready to be a starter and bang with Giannis and Bam and
No, he's
No,
ready to
he
and
is
be a
all these
not,
other
backup.
man.
cats in here? So again, you
You
still
gonna
don't
pick
have
the best bigs? Why you
you
couldn't
don't
pick like Mark
But I
Williams?
think, bro, I
you
think
don't
all these
have
questions
a
we gotta wait to
starters
free
center.
agency to see though. Like free agency ain't even start yet. I think we gotta
True,
wait
true.
and see what happens. See,
But
maybe
look,
Mark's got a center that he looking at that nobody know about that he probably looking at and be like, yo, I can get him. We got the bag to get him.
Yeah, it's
so
Like
look,
we
Korean.
don't know.
If
look.
he got a
Korean
center that
Acuff,
nobody looking at, we fuck, bro. I'm telling you
Acuff
right now.
was
That too.
Ain't nobody looking at him. It's a reason ain't nobody looking at him. He ain't shit. But go ahead.
Acuff was 23.5 points with 6 assists a game, 48% from the floor. Brown was 18 points and 4 assists a game with less than 40%, shooting less than 40% from the field. Like, bro, you telling me? And when
Jay, Dowda has context out of now.
no,
Like
it is
it's
because he only played a limited 21 games, but that's because of the injury. But none of these things are good things.
So what you think
I
gonna
mean,
happen on
Ish
July
shot
4th? What you think
39% of
gonna
the
Like I
happen?
said,
three in college. Like
I hope Mikal Brown Jr. go out and bust his ass and we win the game by 30. You know what I mean? But if
yeah,
just
we
the
cannot
ways
make
people is
good judgments like that off of college.
hold on,
Like
look.
if that was the
Look,
case,
look, this is
Ant doesn't go
let me
number
read
one.
what
Like
AI said. And AI is impartial. Know what I mean? It's not a sports analyst. This is just a computer talking. Mikael Brown Jr., a bigger guard whose physical profile draws comparisons to a young Derek White. He's known for assertive on-ball presence, shot making, a high ceiling as a playmaker, and a rim finisher. Sounds good, right? Darius Acuff. Well, I shouldn't even have read the names. I should have just fucking read the thing because an electric box office scorer who compares physically to Damian Lillard. He was the offensive engine for his team, boasting elite passing and shooting and notable defensive abilities at the point of attack. Now,
yeah, that last part was a lie, but
okay. But what I'm saying is, when I hear the words electric box office, like elite, like those are the things that you want from your number one pick.
I think that's Mikael too, though. That's what I differ with most people. I'm not saying most people. I think that's Mikael. Like he can. This is the same guy that scored 45. Like he can score. Like he is
That's
a
one
box
game,
office
though.
scorer. He before the 45, he was on an average. He averaged before the back injury. He was averaging 19, close to 20 on 50% from the field. He was if most of his game logs, it was 29, 29,
Well,
30,
hold
29,
on.
29, 30, 45. He was scoring consistently before the back injury.
So hold on,
like,
let me for context.
So was Ben Simmons.
Who had more help on
Ben Simmons never put up stats like that in college.
No, he was scoring before the back injury. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Who had more help on a team? Mikael Brown Jr. or Darius Acuff Jr.?
Acuff.
Well, Acuff
Mikael's Brown team Mikael's team wasn't really like that, to be real. Like, I mean, I like Louisville was cool, but Acuff definitely had the better team.
They said he was the first rounder from Louisville chosen it since like '96 or some shit.
Wow, that's
like it was a long time.
It
was like the first rounder from the Louisville in a long time.
That's like 2 decades ago. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, Acuff definitely had the better team. I ain't gonna hold you. But
like I said, I hope I'm wrong. I just was that's why I was disappointed in the pick because I want a superstar.
I'm not necessarily off with you because I wanted Acuff too. Like I'm not saying that niggas is wrong. Like I was cool with Acuff or Mikael, but
because I'm not saying this guy is whack. Just like I said in my analogy, it's like walking past a crispy $100 bill to go pick up 420s.
How does a guy who is more of a scorer and more of a one-way player translate as compared to Mikael Brown Jr., who's more of a two-way guard? And that's what I'm looking at. How do their games translate to the next level? When you're a ball-dominant guard, and yeah, he may be electric and all that, but again, we haven't seen him play in the NBA. True. I'm partial. I'm not leaning one way or the other. I think Mikael Brown Jr. is a good pick. I'm just questioning the Nets as a organization. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure out how Sacramento might give him the full reach.
How that's what I'm saying. How because Acuff, when he comes on the Nets, everybody's looking at him to be the man immediately. Now with Mikael Brown Jr., again, we have expectations, but from the outside looking in, you have to look at, okay, this is a rookie guard. He's not that type of scorer. You're more looking at an overall player who can fit into an offensive system. That's why I was asking you guys, how do you feel about Jordy Fernandez and what they're building in the organization? Because on the court, you know, you're looking at Randall and MPJ, like I said, but then you got this guy who is more of a playmaker as far as getting other people involved.
It's gonna be a compromise because Randall
has he more of a playmaker if he's averaging less assists?
Well,
Mikael can pass.
I'm talking about the mentality. Because you're already saying that Acuff is he trying to get to the cup. That's who he is.
Yeah, but he also averaged 6 assists.
Yeah, he could play make. Acuff is the better playmaker.
And then you said he had more talent on his team, though, right? Did Acuff have more? Didn't Breezy ask that? So if he had more talent, of course he's gonna have more assists.
Okay. Listen, like I said, I'm not really mad at the pick, but I'm just thinking, even the way you just said it just now, like if he comes on this team, he's expected to be a man, be the man. The other guy, he comes on the team, and which I forgot how you phrased it, but it's just like you want the guy that's supposed to be the man. That's the guy you
Mikel
pick.
going to Louisville was expected
I,
to be
I
the
hear
man
you.
too. Like that
It,
was they
it's
both were expected to be the man on their respected college
there's
teams.
gonna have to
Like
be a compromise between MPJ, Randall, and Michael. Because if you saw Michael's interview before the draft, he said, "Listen, me and Jordy have developed a strong relationship about communication. I'm the extension of him. He's going to run the plays. I have to initiate." But even Michael said, "I have no problem getting my guys their shots, but I as well can create my own bucket." So I think for Michael, he has to get to know these guys more, absorb the knowledge and care from both. But both of them also have to realize we're not exactly the future of this team. We're currently here to help elevate this team. So if these
No,
guys can compromise of communication, have a system where nobody's overriding the other, I think that's
see,
how Michael will shine on this team. But he can't be passive because that's the difference.
that's
Acuff
my
is
problem.
not passive. Michael
Right,
has to not be passive from day one, and
right.
that's what we got to see in the first season.
That's
Yeah.
my
That's it.
problem because I feel like they drafted him more for to fit into the
Mhm.
team instead of
True.
getting a guy that when he's on the team, it's about him from then on.
Yeah.
Right.
Know what I
yeah,
mean?
Mikel is not past. I don't think it's I think it's just because some of y'all ain't watching. He's not passive at all. He honestly is a score
Right.
first point guard.
Yeah,
I
I
just
watched
think
his
the
tape.
issue,
He's good.
Exactly.
yeah, like he goes to score. Like he's
Uh-huh.
not a passive guy at all. I just think the issue is with Acuff seeing more of him throughout the college season. Like he has that scoring moniker. Now Acuff always been a bucket, but if you watch Mikel throughout his career, he's always been a scorer. Like he's been a
Like
scorer. Like that's who
the,
he is. But it's
another
just realistically, he's more of an overall player who can score rather than
Yeah.
Acuff,
right.
whose first
I I
instinct
I,
is to
But
score.
just
I
listen
think
to
he
the
making
verbiage one more time. Nigga said Brown offers size, defensive upside, and a scoring pop, while Acuff is a highly polished volume scoring playmaker. Like size, defensive upside, and a little scoring pop is cool, but
But
a
hold on, Jay. Let me
highly
ask
but
you.
polished
check it
volume
out.
scorer.
Jay.
We
But
was
hold on. Let me add this.
Go
How
ahead.
dominant of a scorer do we need on the Brooklyn Nets when we got
We were
MPJ,
scoring
Yegor,
80 points last year.
Randall? No. But
but
we didn't
here
have Randall. We didn't
but
have
here
Yegor at the two.
Breezy,
Officially.
real quick, bro. Because
Yo,
he
hold on. Do
he
you think we the same team as last year? You don't think we a better team?
Bro,
here's the
we need
thing,
a lot of
bro.
scoring. That's what I
You
think.
you 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 do need scoring, but what you talking about? You talking about a guy that can turn it on or off. If you talking about Mikal Brown Jr., okay, if he knows when to score and when not to score, if he has more of that mentality as opposed to Acuff, who's just trying to score all the time, or most of the time anyway, not all of the time, most of the
When
time.
I
So
hear
if he has that mindset, if you have a guy that can score, but he knows when to get, and if he's talking to the coach, Jordy Fernandez, like my man said, and if he knows kind of how his fit is to the in the offense, then that's more of a player that you could work with because he's going to run what you want to run. And he's going to know, okay, this is a game I might need to put up 30. This is a game I might need to, you know what I'm saying? A player that maybe has more feel for the game and for the team.
That's what I'm
That
getting at. I
that
agree.
may
I
be
agree.
Mikal Brown Jr.
I think that's the thing. I think Mikel is that guy. Like
so then
I think he's
why
gonna.
last night when I was talking about company man, that's what I'm saying. That sound like a company man. Somebody that's gonna
I don't
fit
think.
into
I don't. I don't think he a
No,
company
because
guy. I
hold
just
on,
think.
bro.
Fair point, but I
Listen.
mean,
A
I don't.
fit, somebody
That's a
that's
bad
fitting in.
Yeah, I
verbiage.
don't think he's a. I don't think
Hold on,
Mikel is a
listen.
company guy.
Hold on. I gave a clear description of what a company man is. A
no, but
company man is. Hold on. Let me be
go
clear
ahead,
for
go
the
ahead, go ahead.
people that's
Reiterate it,
watching.
reiterate. But I just heard what he said, and that's kind of what it sounded like to me too.
Bro, somebody that fit, that's willing to be, that's coachable is not a company man. Somebody that's,
Compared to the
can
guy
learn
that's
from
saying it's
veterans.
about me. Like
Huh?
compared to the guy that's like walking in the door and I got star quality to the point where y'all got to change shit around me right now. I walk in the gym, I'm obviously the best one. Now we got to fix it up. Compared to the guy that's coming in saying, okay, I'll do whatever you need me to do, coach. If you want me to do this, I'm gonna do that. If you want me to do that, I'm gonna do that. Like, that's more of the company
Jay, I
guy.
don't think it's that. I think it's more so. I think
I'm
it's
not
different.
saying
Hold
that
on,
think the
Breeze. I
Mikal
think
Nets.
it's
Brown is.
different. I think it's different approaches. I think
Yeah.
to your point, that could be a cup, but I think Mikel's approach is, yeah, I'm the guy, but whatever y'all need, I'm able to help y'all in any way. But at the end of the day, no, please understand that I'm still the guy. I think he's more so of a person where A Cup is like everything, yo, me. I'm the scorer. I'm the head honcho. Yada yada yada. Y'all get around me. Yada
Like they
yada yada.
said, he's known
With
for
Hold on,
being a
Mikel,
highly polished and
with
high
hold on,
Mikel,
hold
value
on.
it
scorer.
might be
Right,
that, but it's also a guy of like, yo, I'm the head honcho. But
right. But hold,
you know, if
yeah,
y'all need a little help, I'm here for y'all if y'all need me.
Bro,
But
that
right.
just
don't
But
even sound
understand,
like
like,
the way you said it don't even sound like the head honcho. I'm the head honcho. But if y'all
right.
need
No.
something, I mean just
Listen.
let me know.
if
You
Listen.
ain't the head honcho no more.
Jay, listen, what I'm saying is somebody like him, if we only going to talk about the offensive side of the ball, at the end of this, we're going to give it to A Cuff. That's pretty much what it is. But at the end of the day, it's not just a one-sided game. And
No,
it's
that's
not
true.
football where you come off the court but for the other side of the ball. Bro, it's basketball. You on that side too. So
So
yeah,
if we
A
about
Cuff,
if we
hold on,
about to
hold on.
draft
What I'm
Steph
saying,
Curry, you gonna tell me about his defense?
no. We not moving the goalpost because this nigga ain't Steph Curry.
What?
What I'm
How you
saying is,
know?
bro, you don't know that. So
I
my
don't
point
know.
is, right.
I
So what I'm
don't know.
saying is, I'm not bringing him in a conversation though. I don't know, but
But
I'm not,
I'm just saying we do know who Steph Curry was, and he wasn't great on defense.
bro. But we not talking. I'm not talking about that. I'm making a point to say that we don't have a Draymond Green. If you want to take it there. So again, it's about
That's what you
building.
do. You get a Draymond Green. You
Bro,
hide
but
him on defense.
I'm
You
never
help. You
gonna get
build
to my
defense around him.
point. If you let me get
All
to
right,
my
go ahead.
point.
My bad. My
What
bad.
I'm saying is on the offensive side of the ball, if you want to keep arguing the offensive side of the ball, it's something that it's a carousel. I'm just not getting on. All I'm telling you is that it's two sides of the ball, and on the defensive side of the ball, Mikal Brown Jr. got Darius Acuff. Technically, we don't know if Darius Acuff is giving up the same amount of points he's getting. He could be getting 25 points, but giving up 23. How good is he then? So I'm saying let's progress the conversation. Like, okay, Darius Acuff is the better offensive player. We all can agree that star power on the offensive side of the ball, that you get that in a Darius Acuff. But he's not on the roster. And we got a defensive point guard that plays POA defense. And we do need him next to Yegor being a better defender. We don't know if Darius Acuff Jr. is going to be a better defender than Yegor Domin. But we are kind of leaning on Mikal Brown Jr. being a better defender than Diego Domin. And by us doing that, we realize that that part of the game is just as important. Guarding that perimeter for the perimeter defense for the Brooklyn Nets is just as important as a dynamic scorer as a Darius Acuff Jr. When we face them, we need Diego and Mikal Brown Jr. to know what to do versus a Darius Acuff Jr. They're going to be guarding him.
It's going to be a good. It's going to be a good.
Up on Darius Acuff Jr. If they could put him in a situation where he got a low field goal percentage because he putting up shots, he getting the shot attempts, but he not scoring at an efficient rate. The Brooklyn Nets look like they did the right thing by getting Mikal Brown Jr. because it is about the fit. It is about the teammates. It's Darius
And
Acuff
you
Jr.
don't have anything behind him as far as shot blockers either Breezy. And then you got two other defensive liabilities with MPJ and Randall. So I mean, you really don't
oh,
have a lot of defense at all on this team
but
now.
also
After
I
getting
do
rid
want to
of
say,
Claxton.
also I do want to say before John go, like with Mikel, I think in point guard, he's a point guard. In general, we are entering the league of where the point guard is supposed to set everything up. The point guard is supposed to get the guys involved, etc. Like we've seen it, and I think Halliburton is a clear case of this, where he gets his guys involved, but at the same time, he knows when he himself has to step up. Halliburton can give you 25. Halliburton can give you 30. Halliburton can go on a scoring run if he wants to, but at the same time, he has that balance of okay, my guys need to eat. And I think necessarily with Mikel coming into this team, if he kind of has that balance of knowing that, I think that works well. But I think as a point guard, him coming into the franchise as a point guard, I think it's okay for him to go get his. I think he's genuinely going to help MPJ and Randall in terms of the scoring, help make their lives easier. But I do also think for him as well, he said he's a dog. He says I can create for myself. He says, yeah, I can get a bucket. But I like the fact that he ain't more so on the yo, I'm scoring aspect. Like I like the fact that he's like, yo, I want to look to see how these guys can eat. That shit it matters in the locker room. Niggas may be looking at you like, nigga, fuck you doing? Like I need my shots, I need my touches. Jeff Teague talked about the same shit when he was coming up. Like, get the ball to Joe Johnson. Niggas was like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Like, I want to get mine too. But as soon as he started doing that, niggas was like, all right, you Jeff Teague, you all right. And that's when he started scoring, and that's when the team started blossoming. So I think what Mikel needs to do coming into the team is I don't think he's necessarily going to be a guy that's like passive and like, yo, I want y'all guys to score, because he's definitely a bucket. But I think him helping the other guys around him is going to help us as a team.
Brooklyn, again, I'll keep going to you because you say you've seen him from high school. Like, do you see him dumping it off to Randall if it get to he don't want to go against the trees? Is he making the right play in the paint?
He will pass it to Randall, but he's also the type of guy, like, you gotta understand, he also has bounce. Like, he's the type, if you watch him in FIFA, like, he'll see you, he'll dump it if the pass is there, but then he's also gonna be like, yo, let me catch a body on this nigga. Like, he's going to try to dunk on you. Like, that's his mentality.
He's definitely more
he's going to try to
athletic
catch
than
a body. So he has a
Play
scoring
above the
mentality.
rim?
He genuinely,
Like
yeah, he gonna try to dunk
Like
on
that.
you. Like, that's who he is. But I do think he also has that good balance of getting guys involved. But when it comes to, oh, I gotta score, bet. Like, he genuinely thinks the nigga pull from 30 and thinks nobody can guard him in people's faces. Like
6'5". What did he
yeah,
measure?
he's
At?
6'5".
6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 6'5" in shoes.
I would just say to the Mikel stuff, so far since he got drafted, he said all the right things. Bring back the culture, winning mentality, Pitbull, all those right things. Now you just got to walk the walk. And the one thing we'll agree on is the one thing we want Mikel to be this first season, be assertive. Like, there has to be a chain of command, obviously, between Jordy, Mikel, who's going to run this, and Julius and MPJ. If all those guys have come together, figure out a balanced system of communication, I think we could have something that could be free-flowing, but, a bit more operational. So I really do think it's going to depend how they work out those kinks this summer. And let's remember, too, Nolan Traore is a huge component of this. We've been talking about, we need a veteran guard. That trio of Yegor, Nolan, and Mikel, that could be integral towards us figuring out some type of offensive system, not just with the starting unit, but with the bench as well. So Nolan, if he could show us what he's adapted at this upcoming Summer League game, that's going to speak even more volumes about how we can utilize these guards to their max advantage. I know somebody mentioned the defensive laps. Listen, this team has a lot to figure out defensively. But for right now, we need to figure out an offensive system that can only be competitive, but eventually lead us back to contention in some shape or form. But if we get a center this summer, I think the defensive stuff will work itself out. But Mikel, Yegor, and Nolan, that trio, that to me is going to be a storyline. We're going to find out if those three guys can lead this team, because those two guys are integral towards the playmaking side of this.
Yeah, I wish they would have tried to get one of those bigs in the draft. How do y'all feel about the second pick? I didn't get to ask y'all that.
Joshua Jefferson.
Joshua Jefferson.
Yo, I like it, bro. I like the fact that Joshua Jefferson is somebody that could get his own bucket. Long story short,
he give me Trendon Watford vibes.
I think it's a little bit of a redundant pick, man. I wish they would have got a big there with that second pick, and then in the second round they didn't get it. They didn't get a big any either. They got another.
Sean Marks like being the tallest person on the.
So I've been calling them the 6'8" Nets, because like everybody's like 6'8", on
Yeah.
his team.
I've
And
been saying that for the past 3 years. That's all they want to draft.
Who's the tallest
But
person we had? Jared Allen?
Yeah, Michael Brown.
exactly. Like
and
Sean
you
Mark
are Brooklyn.
wins the bigs, man. It's crazy.
Mikhail Brown
This
Jr.,
is basketball at
a
the end of the day.
guard.
No A
You
cuff.
you
They
need
got some bullshit out on him. Somebody
Yeah, I heard
Yo, Nets fans is mad. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Nets fans is mad we ain't get
Yeah.
Darius Jacobs.
It's not that we mad. We just know that it wasn't the best pick available. Like niggas is not saying Mikal Brown Jr. is trash. It's just like, why would you? What do you? Never mind.
I think it's subjective, yo. I think we got to see in a few years. Like, I think it's too early to say it wasn't the best pick. Like, in 2035, if we look back on this,
the Spurs
then it's
winning the
just
NBA
like,
Finals next.
I'm just
we'd be
saying.
like, damn, we missed out.
I'm just
But I
saying
think
that's
it's
why
too
people
early.
reacted the way they reacted. Like,
No, I totally get it, bro. I totally
And
get it.
to Acuff having more so the hype, like I get the
Damn.
disappointment. Like it would make sense to yo, we missed out on the guy, but I don't think we went wrong with Miguel.
I just
Like
think the problem is we've always take the roads less traveled with Sean Marks. Even Sam Vecna, who talked about us before the draft, saying, listen, Sean's decisions and what he says he wants to do are two different things. How do you draft guys that don't fit the positional stuff you've been preaching that, oh, it don't matter, as long as you're over 6'5", you can play 1 through 5, which isn't possible. You can't have wings be big. You need a center, you need two wing, and you need two
they don't
guards.
care. They
That's
had
what
Patty
you need.
Mills guarding 1 through 5.
We had Bruce Brown as our stretch five. You remember Bruce Brown
Yep.
playing center?
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
crazy time. Like he
They
played
don't
him over
care, bro.
Johnny Jordan. Yo, they gave Johnny Jordan $40 million and said, you know what? He sucks. Bruce Brown, you're the center. He's like, aye, captain. Like that's how
I ain't
bad.
gonna lie, Breeze.
Was.
On players, I ain't gonna lie, Breeze. I was watching Players Choice.
Yeah.
They was talking about our pick. They gave us some love. I think they gave us. I think they gave our pick like a B. I think one of them gave them an A. Gave us an A. So I mean, I think the trajectory on the pick is, not a lot of people, are sitting here giving it C's. Like a lot of people are saying, "Yo, Brooklyn got their guy." So I mean, I feel like it's a consensus, but I feel like that should put more of a battery in Mikel's back. Like y'all niggas is giving me a C, and I was picked here. I bet. Like
The
Nah,
bottom
but
line
the battery
is
in his
that
back.
a lot of it, in my opinion, and I'm gonna be honest, a lot of it was contingent on the tournament, and Acuff playing in the tournament, and Mikal Brown Jr. not. So that's pretty much where I was getting my, why the logic to why I was saying that I wanted Acuff, because I knew Mikal Brown Jr. missed the playoffs, but at the end of the day, I do listen to the fans that watch collegiate basketball. And to be honest with you, y'all make a lot of valid points. And at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted Darius Acuff Jr. I'm not even gonna pretend to y'all niggas that I didn't. I'm saying I did. But Mikal Brown Jr. is on the roster, but I don't look at it as a bad thing. For a while, I've been thinking that both of the players is a win. I didn't think it was just, if we get Acuff, it's a win. If we don't get him, it's a loss. I never
I,
looked at it
I
like that.
personally think that anybody that thought that Cam Thomas deserved 4 years, 100 mil should be happy that Acuff is not here, because you basically like that's virtually the same skill set. It's just
It's
better
not.
passing.
It's not. One is a way better playmaker. You are listen. I saw what you did there,
I
Lee, for
just
2 minutes
said
ago.
better. I
Acuff
just
is a
said
much
better
better
playmaking. That's
playmaker.
what John. I just said better playmaking. That's
But
all
you
I
said
said.
you said they're similar. They're not similar. Acuff is far better than Cam. No offense, but you saw what he did in the tournament, leading that team. Cam is not showing you he could be an assertive one.
Acuff.
Acuff is a one.
Listen. Well, we got to remember that Acuff actually had a team when he was in Arkansas. That's number one. Number two, the freshman scoring that he did that he had output that he had as a freshman. Let's remember that Cam Thomas eclipsed that years ago. Let's remember that. So to me, for anybody that wanted Cam Thomas to get 4 years, $100 million while he was on the Nets, should be very very happy that Acuff is not here, because virtually they would have gave this shit to a 19-year-old and tell him, yo, you got the keys to the franchise, go.
Well,
But you know another
listen,
thing, just you saying that more than anything, what I'm realizing about the Brooklyn Nets front office is that the whole big personality thing don't work out well with them. Kyrie had a big personality, KD got a big personality, James Harden had
Hmm.
a big personality.
All of them.
These guys, they don't fit in with the
And
fan.
what did they do?
Doing.
and
Now
that's
I'm on.
whack, man.
Hold on, no. I'm just going off of why their logic is drafting Mikael Brown Jr. He's somebody that big up the coach, and again, I think that they signed Jordy Fernandez, and then again, like they did a lot, bro. It's like
A company guy,
imagine,
top flight
listen,
security.
imagine they really see them practice, and then they say, "Yo, now we want to visit your family. We gonna come visit your family to show you we serious." Like it's one thing, like. Of course, you not so. My thing is, I guess it's legal, right? We didn't do nothing wrong by it. But trust me, if you a player that go work out at practice and you like, all right, I'm about to fly back home, and they like, yo, yeah, we're gonna come with you. We want to meet your family. You don't think that team is a serious team that want to draft you? Like, I'm not saying it happened exactly like that, but I do know that Mikael Brown Jr. worked out for the Brooklyn Nets twice, and they came to his mama house. So they serious. You know what I'm saying?
Blue chips.
What
You
we
know what?
gotta understand.
But you know what? Real quick though,
Allegedly,
because Breezy, I do Heart of the City, right? I do Heart of the City, right? Look, New Yorkers, they love their mild-mannered superstars, bro. Think about it. Derek
They
Jeter,
do.
Eli Manning,
Mm-hmm.
you just had old boy Brunson. Like they
Mm-hmm.
love their mild-mannered superstars, bro. So
Yeah.
again, you talking about fit. Maybe that's Mikael Brown Jr. Maybe he could be that quiet
Maybe A Cup was running
superstar.
his mouth
That
too much.
yeah.
Man,
But good point.
draft a guy who plays basketball better. I don't want to care none of this fit, none of this. Oh, he's a mild mannered guy. Like, who plays basketball better? That's it.
You really think A Cup is that much better than McCall?
I don't know, but the way that
No,
all of
but
these
that's what
fucking
we
people is
waiting
I don't
talking
on.
think
about him,
so.
like the
Nah, I don't
way
think
that I
so.
keep hearing all of this shit. Like I watched some highlights. Of course, didn't get a chance to watch every game. I watched highlights of these dudes all day, and I read about them all day. And the
Yeah.
words that they are using to describe Darius Acuff are like prodigy and elite, and
That's
when they
hype
talk
though,
about
You
BA.
Mikael
can't
That's
put
Brown
that's
Jr.,
much. You
they're
that's
can't
saying
put
that's
much
hype.
Yeah,
into
Hold on,
that.
hold on,
the
Into
hold on,
that.
hold
bullshit.
on.
Into
So
the.
hold on.
ver-
Let me say
With the
this to
media
Jake. For
saying
one,
that.
that Avatar fire. For two, you got Ball Don't Lie, Detroit. He in the chat. He said McCall ain't no scrub though. So he agree with you that Darius Acuff Jr. is the better player.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
you're
saying
not,
he is scrub neither.
it's
I
not like
just
you lining up a
Yo, I just
pinto
said it's like
next to a
walking
Bentley.
past
You know
a
what I'm
hundred
saying?
dollar bill to
You
pick up
crazy.
$80 is good, but it ain't the hundred.
Bro,
I ain't saying
we
it's
had three hundred
$80.
dollar bills before,
I'm
bro. And
saying
what did we
that
do with them?
listen, what I'm saying is somebody like Mikael Brown Jr. sound like he will work better with veterans. Acuff, he sound like he will revive the Sacramento Kings. Like the Sacramento Kings is in a decrepit state.
Right, we
He
need to
sound
be
like he's trying to
revived too.
revive them niggas.
Them niggas might. They
Let
might
me
mess
ask
We
them
y'all
up
need
like
the
they
something.
did
revival.
Fox, yo.
Let me
We
They
ask
need to
y'all
ain't
be
done
something
well
real
with
quick.
revived.
point. They ain't done well with point guards. Most of they. Most of they.
Let me ask y'all
For most
something.
of they franchise.
I need to ask y'all something because there's been plenty of point guards that went through that franchise and couldn't do shit. Y'all, at
Nah,
like
they
a
they
couple,
gave up on the good point guards.
Halliburton, Fox,
Right.
maybe they did give up
like
on him, bro. But at the same
Malik
time,
Monk.
De'Aaron Fox was over there for 7 years. He made the playoffs one time in the last 17 years that they was over there, bro. The Sacramento Kings' last playoff series win was in 2004. The Seattle Supersonics' last playoff series win was in 2005. Them niggas ain't played a game since '08. That ought to tell you, bro, what the Sacramento Kings is about, bro. They're at the end of
It
the
means they
day,
draft good point guards and get rid of them.
but
Because all you told me
yeah.
is that they had Halliburton
Oh, four.
and
That
they
was the
had this
Dippy
other
Kings,
guy,
right? Lee?
had De'Aaron Fox,
Remember they
and
had
now they got Acuff.
remember they had Boogie, and he was putting up 20 and 10 for the
Yeah, but what
longest.
that got to do with the
They
point
had
guards?
Well, all I'm telling you is, bro, the Sacramento Kings is known for drafting top talent, ain't doing shit with it.
All right, but
Darius,
that so then you prove my point that they getting top talent, and we should have
listen,
got the top talent.
and I'm not,
Mikael is a top
bro.
talent.
Yo, hold on. Tell me. Hold on. I gotta go to Brooklyn LM. We
All
got
right, go
Range
ahead.
Rover. Hold on. We got Range Rover in the chat. He said Julius Randle going to have a couple triple doubles playing with MPJ. Can you speak to that comment, please?
Mm.
If
Oh
they run the
man.
same shit
Wait,
with him,
MPJ?
Yeah, he's saying.
Do you
He
mean
said. He
MB?
said.
MBJ.
Yeah. Well, he meant. Did you mean
He said
MPJ or
Michael Porter
MBJ?
Jr. Oh, I
he
guess
said
he said Michael
I
Porter
think he meant
Jr.
MPJ. My fault.
I think he might
nah,
be MBJ. I don't know if he means Mikel, but if you mean Michael
he
Porter
might he
Jr.,
might
I
be
don't
saying
know.
No,
MPJ, man.
bro. I see. My thing is, I'm holding off. I'm not saying nothing until July 4th. Trust me, I'm recapping that game. God willing,
That
I'm
should
still
be a
alive.
fun
I'm still
day.
alive. Listen, I'm recapping that game. I want to see this MPJ, and I'm rooting. I'm not a rooting for A Cuff. Okay, let it go.
Same,
You know,
same.
he's not on this team. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. If I could let go Cam Thomas, y'all could let go Darius A. Cuff Jr. You know
You
what I'm
still
saying?
can't let go Cam Thomas.
I let it
Yeah,
go.
Nah, he let it
yeah.
go. He
I
let it
let it
go.
go. I
He
let it
let it
go.
go. You ain't hear him
The
say
thing
nothing
is,
about Cam
yeah,
Thomas or stream or yesterday's stream.
Cause he
Like,
ain't had no choice, bro. We got new
yeah,
What
but
niggas on
means
the
I have no
team.
that's
choice?
why
I
you
let it
know he
go.
let
I
it
let
go
it. I
because
let
if
it go. You still talking
right,
about Zach Edey? We don't trip. You know what I'm saying?
right, you let it go.
Yeah, you let that Edey go.
Right, if you let that go, and you let go that other dude. What was the other dude he wanted
Ty
before
Jones,
Zach Edey?
Ty Jones,
Uh,
The
huh?
dude, I don't know.
Ty
He played
The
for
Jones.
dude
Nah,
that
but
went
since
to
we
the
released,
Bahamas.
since we released,
He's from
Who went
Barbados.
to
since
the
we released
Bahamas?
Cam, though, Breeze
Ty
ain't
He's
really
in
talk
Jones.
about
Bahamas.
Cam like that.
Ty,
Listen,
Ty
hey, bro.
Jones,
I
guys.
wanted Zion Williamson. I got Julius Randle instead, bro. So I'm cool.
All
Listen,
right,
I'm saying I brung up the
Julius Randle
for
looked like
Brooklyn
funny
LM. I
Marco.
brung up the comment for Brooklyn LM because I was trying to say that also, far as I know, that MPJ he could play catch and shoot. And if Randall is running Randall averaged like 5 assists. I don't know if y'all know that. He averaged like five
That's
assists.
it.
If he could
That's
get
it.
in
Bro,
that,
You
he
could
could.
play
And y'all,
it.
there's
we say
movement,
what we
and
say about
nobody's just
Julius
hold on. Let me
Randle,
finish.
bro.
And nobody's just standing around. And Randall's actually like trying to, score the ball. If they're trying to double Randall or get
Right.
the ball out of his hands, somebody like MPJ could take advantage of a corner three, elbow three, and on timeout. He could find an open shot. I think. I don't
For,
know.
for
Listen,
Julius,
I look at it this way, bro.
And then when he missed all them bricks, then Dayron could get them rebounds.
Aaron
Remember
Hey,
can't
that?
stand it,
yeah,
man.
listen, I'm with that part, but I look at it this way. This time last year, we got somebody that contributed to a championship on the Denver Nuggets. He came here, averaged 26 and 8 at best. This year, bro, we got
That's pretty impressive. I'll take
yeah.
26.
This year we
But
got
what was
somebody.
that 28 in wins? You got to do that in wins.
Bro,
The way
Cam
he was
Thomas was
hooping,
averaging
we was
20
Like,
close
and
to
point
look,
winning.
losses,
y'all
bro.
got
Like,
me
come on.
being the negative Nancy, but I'm just trying to be real, bro. Like, he
Bro,
averaging 20, the same shit that they were saying about Cam Thomas. Oh, he's scoring 40 points, but did he win the game though? Like where's all that at?
yeah,
Bro,
that's true.
They're, they're
That's
bringing up
true.
the stat
listen,
patterns.
all I'm
So
saying is, bro, in terms of the roster, bro, it was like we doing a better job than what we was doing before, bro. We
you were
doing a
But we
much
saying,
ain't
better
played one
man,
job.
game yet.
Well,
you were
Leaf,
saying that
We
agree with
doing
you,
yeah,
this,
man.
and let me say
hold on.
this.
I'm gonna I want to show y'all something. Y'all know Jay from BK. He had this poll earlier, and they was talking about the different, ways they looked at the what's going on for next season. And he was asking. I think I got it on my page. I think I reposted it. I'm like repost king out this motherfucker. You got some good content on your page. Trust me, big fan Breezy will repost that shit. You heard me? Like
Breezy, I saw you challenge Smith, man. Let's go. Get him on the show, man. Mike battle. We need to see that.
Challenge
hold on.
who?
We ain't even
Stephen A.
pointing out the
Smith. He
fact
challenged
that
Stephen A. Smith.
Julius Randle dragged the Knickerbummers out of a graveyard.
He got him to take the bags off their
And you
faces.
want him to do the same thing for you, huh?
Why can't he?
Randall just
Cause,
has to
cause
learn
he
how
Not
to
like
be
just
five
him.
years older, and
Julius Randle ain't have no MPJ next to him with the Knicks. Let me just be clear.
Bro,
and honestly, I'm just
his
pissed
next
that he
best
joined the
player
team
was
because I
Frank
done made way
Ntilikina,
too much
bro.
fun of that nigga, man. And now I gotta root for him after I rooted for his son to cry. Now he gonna be crying in the Barclays.
You know what?
Nah.
Rooting for a nigga's son to cry is wild. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hold
You
on.
After the games, he looked funny, bro.
Jay
Hold
is
on.
ruthless.
This the poll I wanted to show y'all. Jay from BK said, "Do you think that the current version?" Shout out to Jay from BK. Salute, bro. He said, "Do you think when I say Nets fans is the best fans, I'll be talking about fans like Jay from BK." He said, "Do you think that the current version of the Nets will make the playoffs in 2027?" Yes, top 6 seed, 4.5%. Play in 7 through 10 seed. I'll pick that. That's probably why to check there. 54.2%. Just missed play in 26.8%. Still shit, bottom 3 seed 14.6%. So more than half of the fans, 2,123 vote. No, my bad. This the votes. 336 votes. 336 votes in 15 hours. More than half of Nets fans feel that we're gonna be a 7 to 10 seed. I want to let y'all know that I said yes to that. Where y'all at on this? How y'all feel about this? We're gonna go to sports first. Sports, talk to us, bro. Well, how you feel about this?
I think they need to be in the play-in. I mean, they don't have their pick next year, right? So I mean, you got to be competitive. I think you bringing in 2 scorers, you expect to win some of those games that they were tanking last year. So they can be competitive for the play-in. So I'm right with you there, Breezy. I think that 7 to 10 is right where they need to be competing for. So yeah.
That's a fact. Shout out to sports. Subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, bro.
This is a dope show. I've been on that show many times. Black Manosphere. How you feel about this poll, bro? Pause.
I think we making the playoffs, man.
Okay.
We making the
So
playoffs.
out of this, where you at in
So
this?
you mean that top 6?
We not top 6.
I'm thinking 7 to 8.
Okay.
Okay. See. All right. Okay. All right. So Leaf, where you got us on this, bro?
I mean, we should be aiming for 7 to 10 realistically, man. But obviously, I need to see more improvements to the roster before we continue because we just getting started, bro. Like the draft was just yesterday, bro. Like, and I think we improved our team immensely with Randall and drafting Mikael Brown. I just want to see what else we do before I make a decision on that. So
Okay. All right, that's fair. What you got on this, John?
Yeah, man, 7 to 10 playing. How you got to get there? Listen, I said the identity for the Nets is Brooklyn Resurgence. We have 2 vets in Randall and MPJ. We have a fun, dynamic backcourt of Michael Yegor with Nolan as a 6-man. You add a center these next 2 weeks with free agency. The Nets have a starting 5 that could be very fun offensively. Defensively, not going to be perfect, but I really do think if the Nets get a quality center, I think this team has enough to even just get to the play and really show people the Brooklyn Nets are on the comeback trail. Like we have to be for the Brooklyn Nets. We've been at the lowest you can go as an organization. It's only up from here. And I'll keep saying this to all the haters out there: the Brooklyn Nets will have our day, and it starts this season.
That's what's up. Yo, man, if you got a commercial, hire this man.
Right.
Yo,
You got to
Jay,
get him to do some promos for the show.
no, seriously, yo. Seriously, I gotta talk to John, man. We gotta work something out, man. But Jay, talk to us. What you got on this chart? Better say.
I'm gonna go with y'all. I hope we in the 7 to 10, man. Really, I hope. I hope I'm wrong about everything, and we top 6 seed. Know what I mean, with a bullet. Know what I mean. I hope I'm wrong.
I
I
like
hope
that optimism.
that's
I
what I
like
hope.
that
Know what I mean,
optimism.
I'm
Jay,
gonna
you
just
been
keep
getting
it at
high
that.
again?
Nah, I actually haven't. I need to, but fucking with this team, I need to.
Hold on. So yeah, Jay from B. That's a dope. Did we ask everybody? Brooklyn LM. Where you at with this?
I ain't gonna lie. We the type of team that probably would just miss the plane. But to me, I feel like we gotta. I'm with Leaf. I gotta see the roster. I gotta see the finished roster. I agree though. It's a better roster than I ain't gonna lie. It's a way better improved roster than what the fuck we had when the season ended. So that is good of improvement, but I kind of want to wait into the off season too and see what we get. See if we can get a big. We damn sure got mad wings since we got that.
We've been Brooklyn
Um,
Wild Wings.
yeah. So if we can
Well,
get
I
a
mean, what
big, if
what
we can get
wings
a
we got?
Hartenstein, I mean maybe I think they bring Minot back. I think they bring Zaire back. I mean we already got Joshua
Don't we got to
Jefferson.
re-sign Clowney?
No,
I
he's a
don't know
trade
if we
bait, man.
re-sign him.
That's over
I
with.
don't. That's why I'm waiting to the off
But
season.
we
I don't
letting
know.
Clowney
Like
go.
Most likely.
shit, we might.
They not
I don't
let
know. I
Clowney
don't
go.
know.
I mean, but
But I'm gonna wait until the off season.
Clowney
But
got a qualifying offer for what, 7 million, bro. I'll sign them.
We just drafted 2 wings in the second round that could take Clowney's minutes, and you have Rand on top of it. So I
I
really
don't
do
know
feel
about that.
man. Feel like
That
they
I
should
don't know
Jefferson is
about.
I
to
don't know
me
if
is
y'all
better
been
than
watching the
Clowney.
games, but they like Clowney, bro.
They
They
do
really
like
Yeah,
like
Clowney.
Clowney.
you shoot
And this is what
threes.
I be saying. Y'all just be saying anything sometimes, but you could tell the way they playing. They play Clowney. They like
They let
Clowney.
Clowney make
That's one of the
mistakes.
reasons,
I mean,
and
not
that's one of the
not on the way
reasons
they
why
draft.
they was comfortable getting rid of
I mean, but
Clax
they
because they
let
think they
Clowney make
got Clowney
mistakes
to do
though.
the stuff that Clax could do,
So
but
Jay,
better because he could shoot the three too.
Yeah,
You want to see a
not
234-pound
consistent
Patty
enough.
Mills shoot threes for us? Is that what we're
They
doing?
just drafted somebody who got a better burner
No,
than
it's not
Clowney.
about what I want. It's about what you're watching the team do. Just like I wanted Darius Acuff, but I knew the team was not going to draft him because they
Exactly.
Yo,
want a good guy. They
they
want a
took
character guy.
they took 2 4s. To me, 2 4s or threes. To me, that don't spell we got this guy is set. And they got Randall.
Exactly.
I mean,
Like to
well,
me,
Exactly.
that
They
seems
took
and they
three
got
point
Paul.
guards last year. They just be doing shit.
We ain't
Listen,
have
no,
guards. We ain't have guards.
listen, no,
Well, at least
no.
until last year. But
LM,
before
hold up,
that,
hold
we
up.
ain't really have much
They
guards.
just be doing shit,
LM,
bro.
I think the players that we took, they definitely gonna be on the summer league roster. They most like I don't are they gonna make it to training camp? Maybe it depends on how they work. But I
They
think
gonna go to the
Clowney.
G.
But I think
Maybe Joshua Jefferson probably. Other than that, I don't
maybe, yeah,
know.
maybe.
Nigga going to the G just like Ben
But
Saraf
but
and what's the name of
but
them last
like let's
year.
be. I think we need to be fair about what we've been seeing. Clowney's been the only person that's been here that's been allowed to make mistakes a lot of times and stay in the games in the last couple of years, at least ever since Jordy got here. So I think a bench role for him is probably gonna be imminent. You know, for $7 million, bro, I'll take that.
Well, we saw him off the bench to start last year, and he was so bad. Like he didn't have a block, so I think he took on the Knicks, and then he got a
Bro
block
got no
against the
muscle
Sanders.
though, bro.
So
That
he
dude
was not
frail.
good off the
Well,
bench.
I mean, did he get up to 230?
he got
Two
up to
thirty
like
four.
Yo,
225, 230,
frail,
something like
bro.
that. But
And you know
They
that he
like
was actually.
frail
I'm not.
dudes like that though. Look at
You know,
Jared Allen. Look at Clax. Look at
Nah,
like
Listen.
they like that prototype.
The
do you
only
also know
reason
that
why,
Mary
the
Clowney
frail
is rated? Do you
prototype.
also know that Mary Clowney is rated as one of the
John,
worst individual defenders in the NBA? Like he had the sixth worst defense at the rim. That's
John,
crazy when you're 234 pounds. That's
John.
crazy.
John. The only reason why I'm not judging the numbers because last year, bro, like we were quote unquote tanking.
Thinking team.
Okay,
So
but there's still room for individual growth, right? And that was what it was about for Noah Clowney taking those next steps. He had a few moments. I'm not going to lie. He had a few moments when he became a starter, but he's one of the worst defenders on the team. And offensively, he's Patty Mills, 234 pounds. That's not good, honestly. For year
listen, bro.
three,
But
for year
listen, we
three,
can say whatever we want to say,
My
but the
nigga do love
players
the
that we
3-point
wanted,
line.
yo,
most of the
fat.
players that we wanted gone are not gone. We got one of them gone, and that's Claxton. Claxton, I
Yeah, that's
still
some
think,
time.
And who else
That's
do
That's
some
what
we
I'm
want
time.
saying. That's why
going?
we wait into the regular season. I mean,
yeah,
the
but
off season.
Besides
Claxton,
Terrence Mann, who else we want going?
Jalen Wilson, that
and
guy's
Sharaf.
time. Jalen
Okay,
I mean,
Wilson.
okay. I can agree.
Wilson,
I can agree with
Sarab.
both of those kind, except for
Yeah,
my
And
y'all be letting it fly. You been
Nick.
thinking about this for a long time.
I could agree with with Ben
Ben
Sarab and
Sharaf
maybe
gotta
Jalen
go.
Wilson.
To be fair, there's only two people that I want going, which is man and Saraf. Jay
Saraf.
Wilson. Well, three
I
people.
like
Jay
Jalen
Wilson.
Wilson sometimes, but I
Other
don't
than
think
that,
he's
everybody else
produced.
on the team is pretty cool with me.
Jalen Wilson been gone.
I don't think he
Jalen Wilson's
produced
so
enough.
bad, man.
Jalen
He
But
ain't
Wilson
even get
been
a
besides
gone.
dunk yet.
besides those three, everybody else on the team is pretty cool
Like,
with me.
but
After he still ain't get a dunk last year, I don't know if I could defend him no more.
the
If
thing
Giannis
about
Martin,
Clowney is that they still like his archetype, which is 6'10", but like he's definitely a true four. I don't think he's gonna run a 5 or a 3 or anything like that. They still like his skill set, even though the percentages and the and all of the damn rankings ain't there or whatever. This that or third from the previous year. But I still think that they're gonna take another chance on him with the qualifying offer, or if they got a qualifying offer to make. I don't know if they do or not, but because he was in the Wemby draft, so I think
I'd
Clowney
probably still take
stays.
a chance on him. I don't
Yeah, I
know,
think I think
but
Clowney stays based on the new role that they could
What they
possibly
doing with
put him in.
Sharp?
Yeah,
I
They
but
think
they
no,
Sharp
hold
is
on,
staying
hold on
too.
now. What new role Clowney supposed to have? What is he supposed to be? The stretch five now?
He's the bench. He's a bench player.
so who's he playing behind? Julius Randle? I don't
What
know,
do you
man.
mean? With Julius
I
Randle
mean,
clearly
what that
starting.
mean for Wolf?
Yeah, what's that mean for
Danny
Wolf?
Wolf is
Danny
going to be
Wolf
the
is
backup
starting. Danny
center.
Wolf is starting at 5.
No,
So him and
he's
Clowney together?
Dayron, I think Dayron is starting before Wolf. I ain't gonna
Danny
lie.
Wolf
So
is
that's
going to
what
be
I'm
the
saying.
backup
And
center.
what are they doing? What are they doing with Dayron Sharp? Is Dayron going to be the starting center, or is it going
Yep.
to
He
be
should
Danny
That's
Wolf?
what it's looking like if we don't get a big.
I
That's
think.
what I'm
I think.
saying. That's all I was
I
saying.
think.
Dayron might be the starting center.
It's gonna be
I think Danny
Daniel
Wolf should
Side,
start.
man.
The reason why I think Danny Wolf should start because you got some of your best some of your best archetype players coming off the bench that's not legitimate
Nah, but
starters.
Danny
Who's
Wolf
the
going to
who's
probably
the
lead the bench
I don't.
unit, kind of.
I don't think you're
who's
wrong
the
in
better
Wolf starting.
defender between
I don't
Wolf
think you're
and
wrong in
Dayron
Wolf
Sharp?
starting, but I think
Yeah,
they go. I think
They
they go Sharp just because of seniority. Like
It's
he's been
Sharp,
here
yeah.
longer.
right?
I
Like
Sharp.
wouldn't, I wouldn't say either Dayron or Wolf are great defenders. I just think Dayron rebounds a bit more. He's like the best rebounder in the
And
NBA. So if
that's
you want
and
to give
that's who
that,
you need. That's who
yeah.
you need in there because you're gonna have Michael Porter Jr. and
Throwing up a
goddamn
lot of
Landry throwing
bricks.
up a lot of
It's
shots.
going
throwing
to be
up
a lot of
bricks.
bricks up there, man.
The,
So you
the, the,
need
other,
somebody
the,
to
other,
catch them shits.
the
we
other
said
problem
that
with
last
Dayron
year,
is
bro. Them niggas was
wait,
shooting better. Like
the only
No,
problem
this
with
year we
what's the
got
Dayron,
line?
Randall, though.
the
The
only problem,
Clippers had Lob
Either
City.
way,
We gonna have Brick City.
either way,
the,
you need a better rebounder in there because you got scoring on your first
the,
unit. So
the,
you want
the,
the scoring from your center position on the second unit because you're gonna get less scoring
True,
from that position.
the the only
true.
problem with Dayron is he's a foul baiter and he doesn't guard laterally on defense. Like he can give you some rebounding, but they're gonna have the best
He
big
get in
man.
foul trouble easily.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for it.
Nigga
So that's
can't
what,
set screens
yeah,
either.
yeah, that too. You can't dribble
Yeah.
either. So it's a lot of
So
fundamentals.
I'm starting Danny Wolf just off principle of the spacing that is going to be necessary. I think we go full. I think Jordy goes full fledged 100% into his offensive bag and how he wants to play right out of the gate.
You guys see to prove Danny Wolf on defense on Summer League July 4th leave. If he wants to be the 5, you guys show some improvement there. Like you have to.
Yeah.
So
Bruh.
what centers are in free agency then?
Hartenstein,
I,
Mark Williams,
Hartenstein
Jackson
is not a
Hayes.
free agent, bro. He has a
He,
team
he
option.
will be. He will be. They're going to turn it down because they have so many people. Mark Williams is a free agent. Robert Williams is a free agent. I said Mark Williams, Brooke Lopez. So yeah, that's kind of like most of those guys. Are
So you
Josh
said Mark
Gonzalez, well.
Williams,
Jalen,
Brooke Lopez.
Josh
You said
Mark
Gonzalez.
and
Robert,
Robert is
Jackson
injured
Hayes.
niggas, bro.
DeAndre
Jackson
Ayton
Hayes.
is, but nobody want Ayton,
Yeah,
man.
Don't
Aiton.
no,
nobody
Dude
no.
want
from
DeAndre
Boston
Ayton.
is Quater, whatever that dude's name is.
The
Jackson
center,
Hayes, nobody want him though.
yeah, the
Nobody don't
center
want
market
Jackson
is
Hayes.
bad.
What
The
about
center market
y'all
is
really don't
bad.
want Yusuf? Y'all want Yusuf Nurkic? I heard y'all don't want.
No, I do not.
That thing's a
Nah.
slug.
Boy
That
Vic,
thing's a slug, man. He's a
Boy Vic's
slug.
a free agent.
That's basically an older version of
Who? All
Joker.
right. So out of all
I
of
mean,
those
the only
guys,
eligible big
out of
that
all of
people
those guys,
probably
who
want
play?
is Hartenstein.
Out
Wait,
of all
what,
those
Joe?
guys, who plays the fastest?
Danny
Uh,
Wolf.
The free
I don't know
But
agent
about
is
the
guy.
he an anchor on
fastest.
Because I
defense?
think
That's not what they
that's who
need.
Jordy is gonna want. Jordy is gonna want whoever moves the fastest, probably.
Mark Williams can
They're looking
score
at.
for him. If you would take a chance on anybody, Mark Williams, I think could fit in our system. He'd be a great lob threat.
Mark
Yeah.
Williams, bro, is playing 5 games, bro. He's an injury prone dude.
If I understand there's injury concerns there, but what the Suns are
But we
playing the
love
best
injury prone
basketball.
dudes on this team,
No,
so
I mean, but we don't
they
sign
might
him.
they might
We
they
don't.
might sign him.
yeah, but who's
Nah,
who's
not
more?
with our money,
But,
bro. Like we only trade for him.
but wait, Leaf, who's more of an injury concern, Mark Williams or Robert Williams? If you had a choice, who are you taking a chance on between those two? Robert
Neither.
Williams.
Oh,
Okay,
just pick one.
you just pick one,
Neither.
man. Oh my god!
I got my center, bro. I told you. I told you my answers. Danny Wolf.
But Danny was a point center unless defensively he
I
showed you
don't
he
care,
can.
bro. Put him in
I
there
know you
anyway.
don't care, Leaf, but you have to have some type
Can
of
Danny
solid
Wolf
game next
block
to him.
shots? Leaf.
Danny Wolf could do
No,
Can
everything
he
in
block
this you need
shots?
him to do on the
Can,
court.
can,
he's
no,
not
can
a
he block
shot
shots?
blocker. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that.
You see what I'm
No,
saying?
Everything
You
that
need
you need him to do on the basketball
when you
court.
have defensive liabilities,
He's not.
you need
Bro, your
somebody
man
back
Mark
there as a rim
Zuckerberg
protector.
can't play
You need a rim.
defense, bro.
You need a rim
He
protector.
he's
You
Like
need a
he's good
rim
on
protector.
offense, but the boy
You need a
don't
rim
play no
protector.
defense
That
for
nigga
real.
can't
bruh.
play defense like that. I ain't gonna
Outside of
lie.
the vets, he's the most talented big on this team.
Yeah, but what about his defense? You want
His defense is fine, bro. Don't
That's how
worry
you get
about
niggas
that.
like
you
Sengun
bro,
at the five
this
and
nigga
shit.
Mark
Like,
Zuckerberg want to do what Mikal Brown Jr. supposed to be doing out there. He want you can't do Yegor job. Like you gotta fucking block shots and stand by the rim
we definitely have to see
Uh,
an improved Wolf
the
in
thing
summer
is,
league.
bro,
I
we
think
gotta
and
that's
get
run
an improvement.
rebounds.
we gotta run unconventional shit, bro, and then
And
Danny
to be
Wolf
honest
starts.
with you, I
The
this
think
only
the
Leaf
same
problem
nigga at
is,
the five that was scared to step up to Mitchell Robinson.
yo, I
Nah,
put
we
his
need
he's
to
hand
get
up,
that.
more he's
Man.
more of a
put his
4
hands up,
five.
like, no, don't hurt me. That was crazy.
I
That
think
was
he's more
crazy.
of a
I don't
4.
care nothing
We need
about
a
that. I'm
dog at
starting
the
him
five,
anyway.
yo.
Listen, the only problem is you can't play Randall and Wolf together, Leaf. They don't complement each other. Like, we had a solid
Yes, you
athletic
can.
game. I think it would be different. Like, we had Caleb
You can
Wilson right
definitely
now.
play them together.
If we had Caleb Wilson right now, you can play him and Wolf together. I have no complaints.
You could
That would
definitely
work.
play Danny
But
Wolf.
I
You
don't
can play Danny Wolf for anybody, bro.
Okay.
the styles do
Look,
make matchups though too. I just don't
I
know
ain't
if that's
made at you, but
Ain't
I
nothing to
think
be
that
mad at.
yes it is. There's a lot to be mad at. But if
No,
that's
it
what you
ain't.
think, I ain't mad at you. But
if we had
you
I
need a
Hart
center. Your center got to
and
play defense. Like I don't know.
if you
It
had
ain't like it's the point guard. The point guard ain't got to be the best at defense to be, but the center got to be defensively
Listen,
good. Like if
the
your
center
center
got
not
to
going to block shots, who the fuck going to do it?
right,
the center got to show on
Cal
defense,
Brown
grab
gonna block
defensive
the
rebounds, throw the outlet, and I think Danny Wolf could do. Danny Wolf could do that, bro. We good.
if you had I Hart and Randall, you have two bruisers right there, and then
I
Daniel
don't,
comes off the bench.
I'm not trying to
Mikal
build the two.
Brown ain't
I
I'm
blocking
think
not
you need
trying to
Wemby
build.
somebody
I'm
back
and
not
there.
trying to,
M.A. Mara and these dudes, man. You need the center to do that.
bro.
Chill.
But they gotta guard him on offense, bro. So it's
Yo,
gonna work.
The
Sam
Nets gonna have
Presti.
to score 150 a game, bro.
Well, that's
Nah,
what
no,
we
we
have to
not.
rely on. If the Nets are going to get to
We
the
shit. We gonna
play,
average shit.
if the
Like,
Nets are gonna,
We might
though,
mess
bro.
around and average 150 a game,
if
bro.
the Nets are going to get
Who?
to the play, it's probably
We
We
going to
gonna
be
do
Wolf's
what?
They
offense.
gonna have to score a lot of points, man, because ain't no
Oh,
defense back
Leaf, repeat
I,
that one more time.
I think we might mess around and average 150 a game.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
nah, you been on that Mexican stuff down there, bro.
I have not.
I think to what he's saying though, you need the center though. The center is integral towards the Nets getting anywhere this season. Without a
We
big,
got
you
a
don't have
center.
a
His
point.
name is Danny Wolf.
He's a point
Nigga
center, but
said
I'm just saying
average
like you need
150.
more of a defensive center. That's what we're trying
So we
to
gonna
do with
average
him.
150 points a game. Ain't nobody gonna be complaining.
gonna have to score.
Bro, I
We
don't
will.
know what the fuck you see in what?
I
You
think I
got to
think
be being facetious. You're playing.
I'm not, bro.
You're joking. You got
Danny
to be.
Wolf is legendary, bro. I don't give a shit what nobody say.
legendary. Wow.
Bro, so you just said if they start Danny Wolf with this team right here,
With this
they're
team
gonna
right here,
average
bro, we might
150.
mess around and average 140, 150 a game
So you say it's gonna be the best
Wow.
scoring team of all
by
time.
far,
Yeah, this guy's on drugs.
by far. There's no doubt in
This
my
why niggas
mind.
don't high key don't take us serious, yo.
How many
Cause
pots have you smoking?
All right, well,
Hey,
okay.
I
yo,
said
I'm standing on business, bro. I'm saying what I'm saying, bro. Like,
You gotta be sleepy. You
no, no, I
delusional
ain't.
right now.
No, I'm not.
bro.
We got we
I,
got
I
our
was tr- I,
starting
Yo,
I
I'm
five.
keep trying
crying.
to get you to say something more realistic,
Yo,
and I know
I
you
am
got to
saying
be
something
playing.
realistic.
hilarious.
You got to be
Yo,
playing.
FIFA
I'm
Bro's
not.
hilarious. Y'all gonna give up
Yeah.
150.
Danny Wolf. We got our
Man.
starting
You
five.
wait,
Danny Wolf.
let's name the niggas. You said Danny Wolf,
Right.
Uh huh. Randall.
Randall,
Uh huh.
MPJ,
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yegor,
Yep.
and Mikael Brown Jr. is about to average 150 points if they start this in the NBA in the National Basketball
Basketball,
Association.
yes, and the National Basketball Association. I'm not playing about that.
Mind y'all, we just finished watching the playoffs and seeing what these niggas can do.
Right.
And
Hey,
And we think that this team is
niggas is
gonna put up
laughing. All right, bro.
150.
Oh no, no,
Niggas is
hold on,
laughing. Go ahead.
no. But in fairness, I'm not going to even. I want to hear Leaf out. I want to hear how he think we're going to average 150 points with this roster. Like I just, I
Bro, you
want
got
to hear it.
the way
Mind
the
you,
way
Oh
I the way
god.
I
that's
see
what
it.
it is. Average
The way,
150 points.
bro, you got,
Yo, go through the averages of what each player gonna have per
bro,
game.
you got to understand, bro. You got at least
30. All the
You got at
starters
least
going to have 30.
you got at least
Every game.
you got at least four players on your roster. You got at least four players in that lineup that is capable of getting a whole bunch like plus rebounds and at least 5 or 6 north of
who are
5 or 6
the guys?
assists a game.
Who are the four guys?
Yegor,
Yeah,
Danny Wolf,
yeah,
Jaeger. Wow.
Mikel, and
yeah,
That means
what
25.
and
These niggas
whatchamacallit,
have 25. That's crazy. Wow.
and Randall.
yeah,
We all agree that Randall could average at least 5.5
yeah,
assists.
yeah,
We all agree that Yegor is a good passer. We all agree that
yeah.
Mikel is a good passer. We all agree that Danny Wolf is a great passer. We all agree that MPJ can average a good 26 and 8
That nigga is not a good
on
passer.
not the, but notice I said four. I
He's
didn't
shooting.
say
You
Yeah.
said
I
MPJ
didn't
a
say
good passer?
MPJ, but I said four. I said four
Yeah, but the
passes.
ball gonna
Oh,
stop
okay,
with
okay.
MPJ when you give
Not
that
No,
nigga the
necessarily.
ball.
MPJ, the
no, but
ball
if he
stops
since he
here.
no, but because he said MPJ not a good passer is kind of realistic. You got to give him that. You got to
Yo,
give him.
Yeah.
MPJ could be forward and say, "Pass me the ball, pass me the ball." Mike Hill's like, "I'm gonna take that shit to the rim," and MPJ is gonna just be like, "I'm out, folks. Injury tonight. My
Yeah.
pride."
Okay. Okay. Okay.
They're going to pop
Listen.
down.
Yeah,
Player
What
one
I
said
what I
you describing Jokic.
what I see from this what I see from that starting lineup, bro. What I see from that starting lineup offensively, bro, is something I don't think anybody up here is ready for, bro. I really don't. I'm
bro.
telling you, bro. These niggas is about to go. You start Danny Wolf with that lineup, and you run that lineup from
Wait.
training camp
So wait,
all
time
the way
out. Let
into
me
the
ask this
regular
question.
season.
Let
What's
me
up?
ask this question. You said they're gonna score 150 a game, right? But you
As a
also
unit,
said when that poll was up there, you said we're gonna be right above the shit. You know what I mean? The shit, it was the next step up. So how many points other niggas gonna score on us if we average 150?
how
That's the
many
part.
points
That's
are
my
other niggas gonna
problem.
score on
Yeah.
us?
They
They gonna
gonna score
score
buck
160.
70?
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
nah,
where
they ain't
I'm
scoring
at
that.
with it, yo.
Niggas
They
gonna
ain't
score
scoring. They ain't scoring
300.
I'm
that.
with you. Yeah, yeah. If they score
Nah,
150, yeah.
Wait,
If they
wait,
score
so,
150,
so,
nah,
cool,
so
bro.
check
I'm
this
with
last
Nah,
that,
So
bro. I
nah.
think they can score a lot of
wait,
points.
wait,
Hey
Niggas in
wait,
man,
the, they gonna see
Yeah,
our niggas in the
they're
East
gonna
gonna run
block
it up
too.
on our
wait,
team.
wait.
Niggas
So
gonna
nah,
be
Leaf,
they
like,
gonna
yo,
so,
take that
this
to
A lot of
so,
points,
gambling,
man.
man.
so,
They
so,
yo, bro.
Niggas about
so,
to score buck 65 a game on us.
I'm hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. Outside of Mikel, everybody in our lineup is 6'9" and taller.
talk that shit.
So realistically, you got my our two guard who's 6'9". You got MPJ who's 6'10". You got whatchamacallit that's 6'10". You got and you got Danny Wolf that's 6'10",
So
bro. Like this,
you trying to tell me Diego is a good defender? Because we talk about
mind
Diego
you, we
ain't.
said before that most of these dudes in the starting lineup are not good defenders. I just want to say that. We said that before
They
in the pod.
no they not negative defenders, bro. Like my thing is that
except for the center.
he not a negative defender neither. He's not, bro. Like if you go look at the numbers, bro. Like because a lot of
Yo,
people do.
You a
Uh,
liar and he a liability,
Leaf,
nigga.
Leaf, you
I'm not
remember,
a liar.
Leaf, you remember we took on the Leaf, you remember we took on the Warriors and Jimmy Butler said, "Yo, team up on Wolf, man." You remember that? Like, I was with you when he was doing good stuff, but Wolf went through a dry spell, man, towards the end of the season. Unfortunately, they were attacking that guy nonstop on different teams.
I
I
mean, if he
guess
Actually,
they
well,
elevate
were
defensively his
actually,
second year, that's a win. So I mean,
actually, Danny Wolf for all of for the minutes that he for every time that he been in the game last year, bro. If you just look at metrics, bro, like the Nets was a far better defensive team with him on the court, and that's not me saying that. That's a you
mm,
shit. You can look at that
Leaf,
anyway.
Leaf.
I remember, I
mm.
remember those
I
Milwaukee
want to ask
Utah
Leaf something.
games. I remember
I
that
want
a
to,
little bit.
I want to ask Leaf something real quick because Leaf, you was one of the ones. And shout out to you. You was real big on Zach Edey, and real big on the Nets getting a big man. But
Mhm.
now you telling me that these 6'9", 6'10" guys can get it done defensively. So like, do you don't think we need a center? That's my question. You don't think we need a 7-footer?
We do.
No, I don't think we need a 7 footer.
Wow.
What?
Because we got
The
the
reason
wolf.
being is because
Oh,
that's not well. The
No!
thing is,
Got
between
me there.
Jordy coaching style and between what you call it, bro, how he drafts, bro. Like if you look at Jordy coaching style, go look at the centers that he had. Sabonis, a Joker, like he had highly skilled offensive centers.
So do you
Joker's
think
seven
Danny
foot,
Wolf
ain't
is
he?
the
Ain't
franchise guy?
Joker? Ain't
Joker's like 6'10", 6'11", but Joker off
got a
Joker.
7-foot wingspan though.
So Leaf, just
Yeah,
to
but
clarify,
Joker's skill set is his offense
so
and
Leaf,
what he
just to
can
clarify,
provide on offense. And we all know Denver is one of them teams, bro. That's gonna run it up,
so, so just to clarify,
like all day on offense, bro. Like if you got versatility at your positions, bro, offensively, bro, you got a higher
so,
chance of getting the better of a lot of good teams because
so Leaf, do you
a lot of these teams that got 7 footers that could defend, they can't defend on the perimeter. They can't
so
go run all. They can't rotate all over the court.
so
Wimby get taken advantage of, bro, at many different times,
so Leaf, you
and
are
he's the best
you
defender in the game. So my
so,
thing is
Mm.
like,
Nah,
bro,
that's
if
different
you got a
though.
so,
chance to run it up
so,
offensively from 1 through 5, run it up.
so Leaf, are you willing to say
I
right
think
now
Danny
that
Wolf starts.
no wait, so Leaf, are you willing to say right now that the franchise guy will be Danny Wolf?
Crickets.
Wow, he left the show.
Niggas say, you ain't gonna catch me on camera saying that shit.
That
Yeah, word.
Nah, but he probably had some technical difficulties.
yeah.
But
He back.
that I don't know. He killed me
Oh,
with
so,
that
What happened, Wolf?
150-point shit.
We need a center, man. I would love Wolf
We got a
development,
center. His
but
none is Danny Wolf.
Leaf, answer the question: Is
I
Danny Wolf
don't
the
know.
franchise guy? Yes or no? Of the Brooklyn Nets, Danny Wolf is he potentially the franchise guy?
Potentially the franchise guy. No, he's a piece. He's a piece to the puzzle.
Wait, then how are you saying we're going to be running everything if this is the main piece? Because you said we're going to drop 115 because Danny Wolf's going to be leading the charge. How is he not the guy then?
No,
I'm confused.
Danny Wolf is going to be one of the biggest X factors. Think of him. You got to think of him like kind of how what they was trying to do with Sabonis and what they was trying to do with Sangoon. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? You got to think of him like that.
Wow. Okay. Now listen, I appreciate the positivity, man. Listen, we are going for a playing spot. Whether people want to doubt us right now, doubt us. Because every time we're doubted, we seem to be on the rise, man. So keep it going,
That's
man.
not true. Every time we doubt it,
I mean,
we stink it up.
it'd be nice to get a
Yeah,
see this
man.
team in a playing spot, but I mean, I think we gotta see the roster completed
Yeah, we
before
got to see the
you
roster complete. But as of right now, as of this second, I want Danny Wolf starting at 5. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I don't
Okay.
think they're
We need,
gonna start him.
we need a
And
center.
then
If we get Hardenstein, man, free AC, I'm going to be very excited about what we can do. We're not perfect, but you get Hardenstein, we have something to work with.
how
Like, we need
long would
to-
you be willing to experiment with Danny Wolf at 5? Like if it's not working for the first how many games before you would let it go?
It depends on what the rest of the roster look like. If Dayron is still ready to go, I give Dayron a chance, bro. Like the only way I don't see it work, bro, if it's probably injuries. That's the only way I don't see it working.
Injuries to who?
to
Just
to
period.
to
Like if
any
it's
to
not
any
that starting five, if it's not
to any
that starting
injuries to
five,
anybody in that starting five. I
okay.
don't think it will work. So that's the only way I don't see it working.
Wow.
So
But
if you
other
had to substitute Nolan for fucking Yegor or something like that, you don't think it would work?
if I had to celebrate, just substitute Nolan for Yegor, bro. Like I think we start making subs all around because the thing is that I don't think we'll play Nolan and Mikel in the
Kel?
backcourt.
Okay.
You know, at any given point, unless we do have size in from 3 to 5.
I'm gonna head
Okay.
out, guys. Have a good night, everyone.
All right,
Uh,
bro.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
John, go on.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
See, because
but
I'm not trying to make fun of your opinion. I'm just really trying to understand the logic
hold on.
behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What, he
All
just
right,
dipped
bro.
again?
No, I ain't finna end it. I'm just it
No,
was
I,
the ones
no,
talking and then they just left.
no,
So
that's why I said I think he just dipped again.
oh no, there you go. There you go. Yo, whatever, Leaf.
Yeah. But I don't really see us running. I see Nolan running with like more of a defensive lineup with like the Drake Powells and the Zaire Williams. I see him running with those type of lineups. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo,
if
so
we,
hold on. So let's ask Scott about what because the chat rocking with Scott. Scott, shout your page out. Jump right into the conversation with Leaf, bro.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? This is boy
Yo, what's
Scott
good?
Lewis, Apartment Gamer and more on YouTube, and also Apartment Gamer One on X. What's
All
good,
right,
man?
chilling, man. What you think about what Leaf saying? Tell him his starting line. Tell him your starting lineup, Leaf, and tell him what you were saying, bro.
I think Scott already know my shit,
Yeah,
but
repeat all that shit.
Yeah, go ahead, Lee. Say it again.
Mikel, Yegor, MPJ, Julius Randle, Danny Wolf.
Yeah, I'm good with
And
that.
what they gonna do?
And we putting up 140 at
No, how
least.
much?
Nah.
That ain't what you said. He probably trying to turn it down already.
At least, bro.
He said with that
Well, how
starting
much?
lineup,
We
niggas is
doing
going to average
150 max,
150
bro.
points a game.
Oh, I don't
Max.
think.
We doing a $150 max,
No.
bro, with that
I
lineup.
left that part
No
out. I ain't want to
bullshit.
start with that. I ain't want to start
No
with that.
bullshit. We doing a $150 max with that lineup. I'm not
I
playing.
think.
He said
I think
150.
we
Brody
can.
got to be the greatest coach in the universe.
Nah,
I,
we talk.
I
We
think
talking
we can
about the
get.
greatest. All we
They
talking.
gonna
We
have to
might be.
be playing against eighth graders.
I think with that lineup we can get 35 wins. Easy.
35 wins, easy
Easy.
work, easy
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 work.
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 Tell us why
Easy
though,
work.
Scott. Tell us why though, Scott.
The versatility, and you got people that can pass out of each position.
35
Except for
wins ain't
MPJ.
good enough.
Okay.
No, it
19 to
might not.
35, not bad for the Nets.
It might not be good enough to make the playoffs, but
Offensively, we gonna be goaded. I ain't gonna hold you.
but I think we can
Can't
make the
be
play
goaded
in
if
for
you
sure.
losing 50 games.
I
I
think
don't
we can
care.
make the play in, and if we make the play in, we can hurt somebody.
I ain't gonna lie. The only problem is last year, niggas, the Eastern Conference teams that made the play-in, those teams was above 500.
Yeah,
They
that's
was
true.
above 500.
They were
So
about
I ain't gonna
500.
I
hold
don't
you.
think that's gonna happen again. But I mean,
I don't think
That's
that's
what I'm
going to
saying.
happen again
35 games.
because losing is not an incentive no more.
exactly. So
That's why that's not
Mm.
going to
a
happen
lot of
again.
teams gonna be competing, and I
Real
think
hard.
I think, bro, we should throw all our cards on the table.
All right,
And
Yeah.
so but the last so Orlando being was a playing team. They was 45-37. You think the Nets is capable of that this season?
No,
I don't think they're
but I
capable
don't.
of 45 wins. No.
No,
Man, they're gonna be
I
scoring
don't. But
150 points. What you mean? Yeah, we capable of that.
I think. Listen, here's the thing about that, bro. Like, I think a lot of what we could start out doing, bro, that doesn't mean that we're gonna end up doing the end of season doing. A lot of it is gonna be game plan, and a lot of it's gonna be like game to game. They gonna be like if they see us in the first like 10, 15, 20 games putting up a $150, and we wind up with like a 12 and 10 record or something like that. then the game planning is gonna be different, bro. Especially when you have teams competing for no incentive to tank. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of game plans is gonna switch. A lot of lineups is gonna switch. So just gonna have to see how it works. But I'm confident in that lineup.
You talking about a 12-10 record? I hope these niggas don't score 12 and 10 points a quarter.
Shit, bro. The way that lineup gonna look, bro, we might score goddamn 35-40 a quarter.
One of them games last year, man, I
Nah, so
forgot.
that's definitely 27 plus a quarter, bro. I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
that's 35 plus a quarter.
Well, we
Yeah,
gonna see. We
yeah.
gonna see because y'all
They could
got
score. They could score.
y'all got some
I don't know
lofty
if they could
claims.
defend, Jay, but they could score, bro.
So even if you said 35-40 a quarter, that means you think
We
they
give
scoring at least 120 points every game or 100. I, okay, we'll see.
35 a quarter.
Nah,
35 a quarter is
I'll
how
go.
much a game?
That's
I'll go as far as 115 a game, Jay.
35 a quarter is 178,
They
140 a
definitely
game.
scoring. They scoring 100. They scoring 115, 110, 115 points. Bro.
What did we do this year as far as scoring is?
Shit.
Like 105?
Garbage.
Trash.
Garbage.
I mean,
I think-
that
it
month
was
of
probably
December where
it
we
might have
was
been less
like
than that.
It might have been
competent
101.
team.
I think they can add 10 points.
Shit, I think we got 30. Shit.
The only
Yeah,
time we looked competent
I
as a
just think
team was that month of December.
I
Okay.
just think
Yeah, but
And
we
exaggerating
was
a
more
little.
confident defensively, bro, and we had a lot of days
that's
off.
because MPJ was going off, right?
Yeah, MPJ was averaging like 33 and 8 during that month.
Well, he
Yeah.
got help.
Yeah, now he does have help.
Y'all was right. It
Now
was
you
105.9,
And
30th in the league.
and he has a point guard
I'm
that can
adding
shoot
30
from the
points to that, bro.
outside.
We averaging 140.
And you got a rookie point guard that can
Yep.
hit a three.
You got a rookie point guard that has range. You got a
Right.
two guard that has range. You got
Yep.
you got MPJ who is going to shoot. He has range. You got Julius Randle who's a scorer and a good offensive player. Then you added Danny Wolf to that, bro. They got to guard him.
We need our two guard to be able to get into the paint now. Somebody got to be able to put it on the floor other
that we
than
about to go from dead
Julius
last.
Randle.
yeah, but I'm
wait.
talking about our two guard though.
Our two guard is for shooting, bro.
What I'm
Oh,
saying,
okay.
Literally telling me we about to go from dead last
That's
to
what I
number
think.
one.
What I'm saying is construction wise,
Bruh.
if you got two
What I'm
players
telling
going
you is,
downhill,
bro.
you're good, bro. You got Randall and you got Mikel Brown Jr. Both of them can get downhill, bro. That's a good thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Look,
That
we
is
averaged
that's better than what we
105
had
points
last
a
year.
game.
What I'm
The
telling
Denver
you is,
Nuggets
bro.
averaged 121. So you telling me we going from dead last in the league to number one in the league
With a
easily?
bullet.
I hope so, but
Oh my god.
With a
That
bullet.
it sounds insane. I just want to, and I know you don't got a problem sounding insane because you leave. You know what I mean? But that sounds crazy.
That
You could call
sounds
it whatever. You could call it
insane,
whatever you
yo.
want, bro. I'm not laughing. Bro.
he mean that
Yeah,
shit though.
I mean that shit.
But
And if that's
well,
the case, do you like where are we at in the standings?
Like that's
We
what I'm
gotta be
saying.
one of the
Niggas can't
best
even.
offensive teams
You got to
in the
stutter
league.
talking to this nigga. Like what you talking about, man? Like
what if Leaf is right? What if the Nets be in the top 5 in the East?
Yo, what if
The
was
Nets
a
top
Smith,
5 in
I'd
the
be
East,
high.
there. I don't know.
Well, how would you feel? I mean, would you feel like it's something wrong?
Never mind that, bro.
I
Like,
would say
never mind if
Leaf
we
is a
top.
psychic, and I would feel like this nigga knows
I feel like
magic.
I feel like we got the Pacers devil magic last year. Like how
Oh
the fuck
yeah,
we
like
had
the
top
Pacers
5
were,
teams.
The Pacers.
like the
Devil
Pacers
Magic.
were.
Yeah.
I feel us, bro. Quiet as
I
kept,
mean,
bro.
we got a point guard that kind of play like Halliburton, except the nigga can dunk.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Listen, quiet as kept, bro. Like if I look at that lineup 1 through 5, and then I look at what we can add to the bench, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. As a team, we probably might run 1 through 10, and I think collectively as a team, we are capable of maxing out. Bro, we are capable of maxing out almost a good 75% of our basketball regular season games with 150 points a game. I
Yo,
really do.
you are bugging.
Okay, all right, I'm bugging now.
You ever heard the song that Jay-Z wrote for Bugs Bunny?
No.
You're bugging. Know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
That was the name of it.
I ain't know Hov wrote that, but
Oh yeah, word.
But I'm not bugging. I'm not bugging at all.
Who says the bunny can't jam? You're bugging. If you
We
don't
gonna
know
see,
who I
man.
am,
We gonna
you're
see. What's
bugging.
the off season? We gotta see how the off season go, and depending on that, I don't know. It could be possible.
Listen, bro. Everybody worried about a 5, bro. We got our starting 5. It's Danny Wolf.
You putting a lot of onus on Danny Wolf. Actually,
I'm really not, bro.
I hope so. I hope Danny Wolf improves.
Name one center that's not gonna abuse him.
One center that's not going to abuse him.
Yeah.
Claxton.
Claxton is gonna abuse him.
Claxton is not going to abuse him. No, he's not.
Claxton is gonna abuse him.
Claxton is not going to abuse him.
Claxton would be hilarious.
Claxton is not going to abuse him. No, he's not.
Wow, I'm just to think about it. We're going to see Claxton.
Another team going to get Claxton and not having him do them stupid ass baby hooks.
We see Claxton on the court.
What if
Claxton come out and start shooting threes and shit?
When we see Claxton on the court, bro, we're going zone, bro. I'm sorry.
What if Clax lock Wolf up if he's starting at the?
We be like, what the fuck?
He gonna be telling
the last person Clax locked up though. Who's the last person Clax locked up? I want to hear this.
I can't even remember.
Who's the last person Clax outplayed? Anybody know?
Shoot.
I can't remember.
Exactly.
He had a great game against the Lakers.
Remember, Clax had a couple triple doubles last year.
He had a great game against the Lakers.
He had a couple 10 and 10 games. Yeah, I remember.
Man, I just want to say now that he's gone, man, that Euro step must be in South London or some shit, because that shit was, I don't know what was up with that shit.
Nah, I used to hate them dumbass baby hooks he did.
I hated that shit too. That was a garbage.
He knocked down the floor.
Yo, can we have a hate Claxton session? What you hated about Claxton?
I didn't hate him. I didn't hate him.
I hated that little floater he could never make. How you can't make that shit, bro? You right there.
Bro, you know what I hated? I hated when he missed all them fucking free throws in the playoffs and they were playing hack a clack, and then he had to cut his fucking dreads because he ain't want niggas to recognize him no more.
Exactly.
I hated that.
You know what I hated? I hated the fact that, bro, out of all the niggas that's left-handed in NBA history, he is arguably the worst left-handed nigga I ever seen, bro, in my life, bro. DeAndre Jordan, listen, Lob City DeAndre Jordan is way better than what this nigga was.
I don't have no hates
to all left-hand players, bro.
I didn't have no hates against Claxton.
Bro, I hate that he was the center and he still wasn't taller than Sean Marks, man.
Facts.
Sean Marks don't want nobody on his team that's taller than him.
Well, if Sean Marks don't want nobody on this team taller than him, how come he drafted Danny Wolf? Because he looked like him and he taller than him. Any better than him.
Man,
the only thing I hated
like
about
Mark Zuckerberg. Danny Wolf looked like he created Facebook.
I'm not gonna
stand at the top of the 3-point line. That's
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hated that, like, he really did his best to put on the best fit before he, like, you know how you put on the fit before you come to the game.
Yeah,
it was all trash.
All of it. Garbage. 100% pure garbage.
Nah.
And on top of that, he didn't play good enough to be wearing that shit.
He did.
Nah, hold up. Nah, this
Cox was the one in fashion.
I hated the fact
that was surprising.
He had a clothing line,
he
didn't
said he never lost to the Knicks, and then he lied, and then we lost every game.
And then he lost
after
the next 12 straight times to the
every
Knicks.
single game after he said that. I hated
after
that.
he said that.
But you got to remember, Clax was with our big three. Clax played with our big
cash.
Three. Yeah, but he
and he was used to that. And he was used to it.
The only thing I hated from him is him looking dumb at the top of the 3-point line. That's it. That nigga was
Listen,
I hate it.
lost.
I hate
Word.
it.
I hate
I
it
hate
when
it
they
because
pass him the ball at the top of the 3-point line and
bum ass
everybody just
dribble
backed up.
handoff that he
Knowing
do that he going to carry to that he going to carry to Chicago, but he playing with
Niggas
better
gonna be
guards,
doing
so they
dribble
gonna get
handles
him.
with Caleb.
Josh
Yo,
Giddey.
hold on. You know
Look,
what I gotta say? Hold on, I gotta say this to Jay. I want to say this to Jay. I hated that he told Jay he could do everything. They don't let me take 3-pointers. And then when he was taking 3-pointers, he was bricking them shits, yeah.
Bro, he did tell me that. He told me to tell y'all that. He told me personally to tell y'all to tweet free 3-3, man. Free class. That's what he told me to tell y'all.
Yo,
He
you
needs
know
to
what?
be
I don't like
unleashed.
that. I don't.
But look, hold on, wait. Let me
Why
ask
is
this
number
question.
33?
What if he go to
3?
Yo, you
Right,
but what if he go? What if he go to the Bulls and they do unleash him and stop having them do stupid ass dribble
How they gonna
handoffs at the
unleash
top of
him
the
with
key?
him? How is him and the
They
Josh?
finally unleashing him at 27. Come on,
Hold
man.
up.
What if he
Time
goes to the
out.
Bulls and play well? What if he go to the Bulls and play
If he
well?
go to the Bulls and play
if
well
you
in a
if
pick and
you
roll with him and Josh Giddey, what is that gonna look like?
if you want
I
to
don't
hate
know.
something, man, hate the fact that he got paid, bro. They gave
Yeah,
Oh,
him a big
okay. All
contract.
that's
right.
what I hate.
That's
Because
Okay.
I
that's
told niggas
that's
up
what
in
I
here
hate.
not to pay the nigga, and
He
what
got
did we
paid,
do?
man.
We paid him.
Gave this dude a fucking
I ain't gonna lie. I
contract.
kind of
man.
remember that
I
podcast.
can agree with
Niggas-
that
Yeah, I
one.
remember
I
the
remember
podcast
that
too
too
because I
he was
said
like,
it.
"Nah, he loyal to Brooklyn. Nah, he stayed."
Yeah, I hated that
This
too.
nigga Breeze was hell bent on giving this nigga some money. I told him not to give the nigga a
Yo,
crumb.
he could have went. He could have went
But yo,
across the
for real
bridge,
though,
but he stayed. He loyal. He want to stay here forever.
but look.
Yeah.
But if they wouldn't have paid him, they wouldn't have been able to get Randall for him.
That's
True.
right.
that's kind
Everything.
of a fact.
I
You
ain't gonna
gotta
lie. I
pay
got a whole
people so the
thing.
salary can match.
I was one of the ones saying like I applauded Clax for staying loyal to the Nets. I ain't gonna lie, because I think he was getting approached by New Orleans at the
And now look
time.
Hold up.
at us.
Hold up, time out. If we gonna applaud him, where's the applause for Dayron, bro, signing these 2-year deals that he been signing?
Yeah, of course. You gotta respect
Nah,
Daron.
Yeah,
Dayron too.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, of course.
That too. Dayron too. Yeah.
Now you know Daron is the longest tenure player now that Clax is.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that Claxton is gone, yeah, he the longest
They-
tenured
Man, that's
player.
crazy. And
it would've
Dayron only
been Cam-
24.
It would have been
Yeah.
Cam Thomas, but his ass got cut.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, man. That's
Hey.
a sore spot, man. Why you
Right,
gotta
No,
do
it
that?
ain't.
that was a safe draft.
I'm gonna
class.
continue stabbing that soft spot because niggas don't
Nah.
listen to me.
That's
Bro, I'm
fucked
not
up, man. Watch when they do
You
that
gotta
to
realize,
Danny
bro,
Wolf. I'm gonna be right on your ass.
Because we hating on
bet-
niggas
I
that's
bet
not
you-
on our
I bet
team
you-
no more. That's why.
Bro, I bet you Cam Thomas. won't
Nah,
get the
this was
intro
just a
song.
Don't even know what Cam Thomas is right
Yo,
now.
what if
We
we
had
sign
the
him
Cam
back on a
Thomas
1
hate
year?
session while he was on the team.
Do it.
Signed him back to a 1 year.
We signed him
Sign
on a
him back
1
to
year.
1 year. That nigga ain't gonna humble himself to
Listen,
come back.
but
He should go to
listen,
Miami, somewhere he can win
to
a
be
chip.
real,
He can't
Nah, they
go
gonna need
nowhere.
a bunch
Nigga,
of
you
cheap
burned the
pieces.
bridge with Doc Rivers, bro. Like it's over with.
no, but for real, Cam Thomas shouldn't have been cut. He was offered a contract.
Right.
He preferred to be
He just
cut.
didn't take it.
He just didn't
Yeah,
take
he
it.
got like 2 years. He had a 2 year.
2 years, 30 million.
I don't know how you turn that
It was
down.
the nigga
I
up there
mean,
telling me, baby,
I'm
he
sorry.
can control his
Agents
own
was
destiny, man.
selling him
It ain't about the money, yo. It ain't about the bread
No,
with
he didn't
Cam
want the
Thomas.
trade. He didn't want the trade. I know he didn't want the trade. He didn't want to go
But
somewhere he didn't want
He
to
ain't
go.
want the money neither.
yeah, but I mean,
No,
I'm.
But what
But
I'm
the
saying is, no, what he didn't expect is for the Bucks to do him like they did him.
yeah,
In the
but
back-
you.
hold on. And what I'm saying is, in the back of Cam Thomas' mind, I feel like the Bucks. He didn't care if whether or not the Brooklyn Nets was going to do whatever because he thought the Milwaukee Bucks was going to take care of him.
Right.
The Milwaukee Bucks did what they did because he was talking shit on the sideline, nigga. That's why.
The sad part is that with the New York media gave him a bad rapport as a player and a teammate.
Right.
So they easily outed him in the media, and that shit kind of permeates through the locker room like that.
But see what happened. But see when he didn't take that money, what that told the rest of the league was,
"Oh,
we
you
don't
too good for this."
Yeah, you turning down money.
You too good for 8 figures, nigga.
You turning down $30 million for 2 years because you're not good enough to play on another team. This is why other players have to deal with anyway. So, what, you too good to deal with this?
So he started pocket watching niggas like Tyler Hero, who already got
Y'all
paid.
think
He
y'all
was
think he
looking
cool
at
with
Tyler
Giannis?
Hero, looking
Y'all
at
think
Hell
he
no,
cool
he ain't
with
cool with
he
Giannis?
said,
Giannis.
I'm better than these
I
niggas.
mean, Giannis don't really obligated to him. What made
Don't nobody on Milwaukee mess with
they
him,
don't know
bro.
him like that.
Cam
Listen,
Thomas
Man,
said
he in
Brooklyn don't
Miami
believe
now.
in nobody,
listen,
and
listen.
that
Hold
nigga on
on,
the
hold on,
couch somewhere.
hold on, man. What I will say is I give credit to Jeff Teague because Jeff Teague, he was being real about, the whole Cam Thomas situation. He was
Yeah,
like,
he
yo,
did.
when it's your first contract, you're not supposed to stick your chest out like that. You just roll with the punches per se. Like,
Right.
just
Exactly.
make sure you get in, like get the
Yeah, stay
contract,
in.
like
Stay in.
that first contract
Who was
after you being
advising him, Breezy?
hold on, because listen, remember, everybody know that you don't automatically get another 4-year contract. You get that when you're a rookie. To some of them, you get that when you're a rookie. You get that 4-year rookie scale contract. If you got that, you lucky. Now, if they offer you another contract, regardless if you like it or not, this is what Jeff Teague was saying. You take that. Now you in. Now you could once you cause do what you do with the minutes you got in your contract, so on and so forth. Then you be able to negotiate. But you're not negotiating off the rip. Not if you're a 27th pick. You ain't got. They're not gonna give you that kind of weight, especially if you ain't making that 65 game rule. It's not just about talent. It's about availability. It's about sales, tickets. People gonna pull up if they know you injured. Me, I might not go to the Brooklyn Nets game because Cam Thomas not there. I'm just saying hypothetically. But
Right.
my
Right.
We
point is,
already knew that.
no. But my point is that when that's how the NBA do.
Yep.
That's how the NBA do when it comes to money. Hold on. When I seen the Brooklyn Nets win, Cam Thomas wasn't playing. So let me just say that. Now,
Niggas got mad at me for taking streams off and shit. This nigga ain't even showing up. He had the same hamstring injury from
Nigga
a
Breeze
year
is
ago.
like, you can't be saying that. You didn't do the play by play. Nigga, you can't be doing.
And Cam Thomas didn't play neither, nigga.
It's all good.
You wanted me to show up though. Nigga wanted me to show up.
Nah, it's all
To
good.
play by play where we got destroyed by 50.
Yeah, nah, you supposed to do play by play. I'll pull up because I'm too busy to watch the game, but I can listen to it. And then you be like, hold up, and then you don't
So
come
you
back.
listening to
Like you
us
ain't
get
doing
bashed by
like
50 on the
that.
radio. That's what you doing?
Yeah,
Nah, I
you
think
like
the
the
last
radio.
game
You like,
Cam played
it's
that we
either
was.
you or the radio. I'd rather
I think
listen
the
to
last game Cam played though when we that Lakers game where he went off, and then I think the Clippers game we got beat the next
Got
day.
destroyed.
But yeah,
Destroyed. That's all right though, bro. Because this lineup gonna be fucking destroying teams this year, bro. Like, let a team not come up with no offense, bro. I guarantee you, bro. We mopping the floor with these niggas.
Yeah,
I'm that
nah,
confident
we're
in
gonna
you.
be strong on offense. I ain't
I'm
gonna.
that confident.
Yeah, no, I believe.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say 150. But I'm saying we could maybe
Our
win, but
max is 150. I said it.
oh yeah, max. Okay, yeah. But now we averaging. Listen, if you're averaging 30 points a quarter, that's 120.
I don't even care if I'm jumping over the fence, bro. I'm
115 to
over the fence with it.
120,
In the
bro.
doghouse. Yep.
115.
130, bro. We got to be like a top 7 team in the East, yo.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
That's how I'm feeling.
If we
If
maxing
that's
out
the
at a
case.
$150, bro, nigga, I don't think we should be we should be mopping teams up, bro. That's not even expected. These niggas is coming and getting bashed upside the head by 30 in the first quarter. Like, oh shit. Like, damn, yo, these niggas is cold. All right, yo, we got to switch it up.
Clearly, we're gonna be a better team. Clearly.
You gonna see 50 more, bro. You gonna wake up in the NBA, you gonna see 50-point comebacks. You
But I'm
watch.
trying to see who, like, shoot. I mean, I don't know. I think we got to wait until opening night because the rosters aren't finished yet. So
Yeah.
we
Man,
got to
fuck
see.
that. The roster is finished, man. Danny Wolf at the 5.
Well, LM, did you think that we would get Randall? Did you see that?
Hell no.
I definitely did not see the first game Randall.
Oh,
That
okay.
was a surprise. I didn't even think we was gonna trade Claxton. Like that shit was a surprise to me.
Yeah, that was a surprise to me. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie
That
to you,
nigga gonna
bro.
be here for his career.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing I was concerned about, bro, like if we do start going crazy this year, with this offense like I believe in it, like what's the future of MPJ and Julius Randle staying on this team?
I don't know, but hold on. I want. And it's not about them. It's more how Mikal Brown Jr. play with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, of course. But you got to realize, leaning into Leaf's point, like they're not going to be here forever. But seeing how Mikal Brown Jr. could play with these veterans is going to be more what I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. I wanted to go to Scott real quick and ask Scott, what you think about this, bro? Do you agree with this chart? How you feel about it?
Yeah, they make the plan. I think that's realistic, and I think everybody takes that as realistic. Steps. I mean, you do have a rookie point guard. He is a rookie, regardless of how good he is. He's still a rookie. He's gonna make mistakes. Clearly, he can score though, and I think Jordy is going to bring the best out of him. The best coach for him. Believe me. Trust me, Jordy was a point guard, so he knows what you need to do.
Wait, so, Jordy was a point guard? I thought he was a coach over the way.
Yeah, well, he was, he used to play point guard.
I think who did
overseas.
He did.
Yeah.
What team?
One of them foreign teams.
I don't remember that. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, look it up. It's there though. It's there.
Yeah.
So he's the type of coach that can that.
Is Jordy like in his 30s still, right?
Yeah. He's 40s, right?
40s?
He's in
Yeah,
late 30s.
He's more like in his early 40s or late 30s.
Oh, okay. I think he's late 30s.
Right, but that being said, again, I don't mind him being the biggest voice in the locker room. It went bad with KD, Kyrie, and Harden, and them being more vocal than the head coach Steve Nash. I don't think that the Brooklyn Nets front office want that. I think they want Jordan Fernandez, the head coach, to be the vocal piece there. Be the biggest voice in the locker room. You know what I mean? You don't want it to come from a player because we in the rebuild. So how it's going to come from a player? And if it is, it's coming from MPJ. And MPJ had a relationship with Jordy Fernandez with the Denver Nuggets. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of working in Jordy Fernandez's favor. You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think that, Scott, I feel like we gotta wait. And I wanted to ask you about July 4th. July 4th, Mikal Brown Jr. versus Darius Acuff Jr., man.
Yo, hold on. Let me refresh.
Scott, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Go ahead.
No, I said July 4th, Darius Acuff Jr. versus Mikal Brown Jr. What you think about that in the summer league? That's the first summer league.
I think Acuff is between Acuff and MPJ. You can't miss. I mean, I think Acuff is going to be dynamite too in the league. It's just that he's going to be in the West.
Yeah.
And the West is going to be tough. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think the West is going to be tough at all. I think the West is rebuilding.
You think so? It's possible.
So. Yeah, I think the West is rebuilding.
Denver, Minnesota and Denver.
Minnesota and Denver ain't going to be there for long.
But hold on. Before we get to that, Scott, they always going to compare these two. They went 7 and 8. They right behind. 6 and 7. I
think the media is going to do it because we had an opportunity to pick Acuff. Yes, they will. They will. But the situation is different for each team. You can't really compare a different situation. It's like one car is on the road and the other car is off road. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And the Nets situation is different. It's not like he's coming here and we got sophomores and then we got a couple of vets. MBJ should not have as much pressure on him now with Randall and MPJ here. You understand what I'm saying? Where in the case of Acuff, he's going to a team that's probably going to do a rebuild really right now. And he's coming in there. He's going to have the ball. He's going to be the number one option. He's going to shoot. He's going to put up big numbers. Yes, but your teams ain't going nowhere. Your
Right.
team is not going nowhere.
Right.
So it's different. It's different. The Nets have an opportunity to actually make the plan.
Yeah,
They
yo, I
do.
think it's possible. Yo, listen, Scott. The reason why I say it's possible because the Eastern Conference not necessarily known for offense, and I
Yeah.
agree with Leaf. I don't know how it offensively we're going to be, but I do see a big difference. And
Oh, it's
I,
gonna be some
let
numbers.
me put this on your
from
minds
last from
though.
last from last season to this season, it's a big difference.
Let me
It's a
put this
big
on.
difference.
I gotta put this on your minds because the year that the Sacramento Kings got Sabonis, they had Halliburton. Jordy was over there during the year before.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know, but Jordy wanted to keep Halliburton all along. The
Right.
front office, dumbass and Vladi and them niggas wanted to trade him because they needed Sabonis, and Sabonis helped because they did need a big at the time, and Sabonis turned out to be like kind of that mini Joker type of
Right.
build, but and that's the same type of thing. But it worked out because Jordy know how Sabonis play because he know how Joker play, and it's one of the reasons why I think Danny Wolf is going to start because he fit the same skill set that Jordy likes.
Okay. Well, Jordy is going to open up Wolf's game. He's going to give him an opportunity for sure.
But what Jordy has in his hands is arguably one of the best all around offensive talents, brother, that's ever drafted, and he just don't know it yet.
Oh, he's going to give him an opportunity though.
And you drafted him at 27. Remind you of somebody?
Cam Thomas.
Yeah, a nigga that got cut. We don't even know where he at.
Hold on. You got Ricky Beavis in the chat. He said, "I agree. If MPJ and Randall click, Randall is looked that kind of way. He helps win in a good amount in the right situation. Yeah. Again, he don't have to be the man, and then he working with a good point guard. We seen him in Minnesota with a star in an Ant-Man, but he didn't have a good point guard per se.
We seen him drag the Knicks, bro, out of an 8-year hole.
That's true.
We seen that.
Yeah.
I want
the top pick. I think he like a 7th pick, number 5, something.
Julius Randle, I think he went number 7.
don't be underestimate that second first round pick that we got. I know a lot of people were complaining about that. I noticed
Joshua,
after that.
Jefferson.
Yes, don't underestimate his ability on the
He
court.
remind me of Trendon Watford.
Yeah, but go ahead. But why you say that though, Scott?
Because he's 240, 6'8", and he's strong. He's strong. He's smart. He passed the ball well. He's a connector, and he doesn't mind banging on the boards. This does not take away from your team. He be in the right spot defensively all the time. He's not athletic, but he's very skilled at knowing where people are at on the court. He showed
we
that
got enough
time and time again.
Non-athletes.
Yeah, but I think I get the whole athletic thing, but you need smart players. You can have athletes that's stupid.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you're athletic and you dumb and you're not in the right spot, then you're gonna lose. You just have an athletic losing team.
True.
I'd rather have a smart player than an athletic player. I mean, it'd be nice to have both. Be real, but everybody doesn't come with everything.
Yeah, I think he was 8th man in the rotation. I don't got to match the 6th man, Scott, but he definitely like the 8th man.
Don't underestimate him. Watch and see.
Like, so hold on.
We'll see.
Hold on. Right now, it's the 6th man. I got Nolan Traore coming off the bench. Then I probably got Zaire Williams or Dayron Sharp, or like I don't know if I got him at the 6th man. Not right away. Maybe later, but not.
I think we re-signed Clowney because Clowney's skill set at 6'10" is still a good skill set. I don't think they're gonna give up on Clowney just yet.
Not yet.
I think that Drake Powell is somebody that they're not gonna give up on just yet. because he could play a bench role. He was shooting pretty well toward the end of the season. I think his shot got a little bit better. I mean, towards the late end of parts of the season. But I think if you got him in like a 15-minute roll off the bench, 10-minute roll, I think he could thrive, bro. He'll be okay. But
How many people?
In terms of X factors on his team, from 1 to 10, I think Nolan will be a good X factor coming off the bench. I think the bench point guard spot is solidified with him. I don't think he's gonna lose that. Um, Ben Saraf is after Jesus Christ. I only
No,
want
but
12.
Dayron Sharp gonna get them some minutes. Especially
Dayron Sharp is gonna continue to come off the bench and
You
be that
think
good
so?
rebounder.
He might
And
start, man. Day got to prove something this year.
So
Day,
hold on. But that's what I'm saying.
Danny Wolf is starting.
Hold on. We know what I mean with Dan. I mean, we know what Leaf said about Danny Wolf and him starting. But Scott, talk to us. What Dayron Sharp starting look like for the Brooklyn Nets? How that sound?
that to me, I mean, to me, I'm be honest now, I'm being fair. Day is for Day to lose. I mean, that's if I was Jordy, I'm telling Day, listen, you're going to start, but it's your position to win or lose, or you can come off the bench. If Danny Wolf can be the starter, or somebody else can be a starter, but Day got to prove that he can be a starter. At least give him an opportunity. That's what I'm saying. At least give him that opportunity. If it doesn't work, Jordy's not going to have no problem pulling people this year. If you're not playing well, he's going to pull you real quick.
Yeah.
The only person I see he not pulling is, of course, the two vets that we have and this point guard we drafted, because he would be the only rookie.
Yeah,
I think Yago and Danny Wolf.
Yago and Danny Wolf got to prove something.
I think them being X factors on this team going for this year going forward is going to be key, because I think they're going to be in pretty good spots being around the veterans like MPJ and Randall. They going to have a lot of good safe haven, because Randall. I mean, I wanted Zion, but Randall. I take Randall. Randall was good enough. MPJ. I said it last year, bro. Like when he's on the court. Fuck Steph, bro. I think, bro, like in terms of just the off balance shots, bro, like he's one of the best off balance shooters I ever seen in my life. I don't care what nobody says. Like, Yegor has gotten much better at his shooting. That's what they wanted him to work on.
Right.
And you got somebody in the backcourt with him who's also one of our lottery picks. And I think we got a backcourt for the future. I think that we was looking for somebody to connect with Yegor and Danny Wolf. We got Randall one day, and then the next day we got MBJ, Mikal. I think it works.
All right. Yo, shout out to Lee 4788. Subscribe to him there. Shout out to Scott at Apartment Gamers and More. You can subscribe to him there. Shout out to This Is JTV. You could same handle. You could subscribe to him there. Shout out to Unpopular Opinion Sports. You could subscribe to him there. And as you know, you can subscribe to me at the same handle. Of course, I want y'all to become members. It's only $1 holla. And again, man, we're gonna be back with more content. We covered the LaMelo Ball possibility of a trade. We covered a lot of different net stuff y'all already know. We covered how we wanted Stu, but he went to the Grizzlies. It is what it is. We still want our heart. As I close out, the Nets still need a center. We need a center. That is the champagne campaign. But Leaf seems to think we don't need a center. But we're going to see, man. We're going to see what happens July 4th. But that's still a summer league, so that's different. But they will play in the summer league. They're only second-year players, because you play in the summer league for the first and second-year players. But yeah, man, just in the closeout, man. Shout out to all of y'all on the panel, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate all of the subscribers. Everybody watching as a recent, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be back with more content tomorrow. I'm doing the show Stir the Pot at 9 p.m. Me, Jay, and P. Be there for that. And also I'll be back with more Nets content before that show starts, especially if there's a trade. We didn't get into the conversation of the picks before us. We just focus mainly on, the Nets. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I might pull up for, for us to just talk about the NBA in general. But of course, Nets is going to be involved in that, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, thank y'all once again, and have a good night, y'all. Peace.